You'll suck him off.
Cut it out. Cut out the fucking bullshit.
I got a dick sucker in the building here. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of The Big Show. Real sports, real talk, no filters. We talk facts over feelings here. Come on now, the podcast. I'm your host, Rudy Rodriguez Showmont. With me, Nick Taylor, the one and only three-time CFL champion and certifiable Shedeur Sanders lover.
And Rudy's a Shedeur hater.
I'm a hater. I'll be a hater, and you can be a fraudster. It's okay.
And your haterism blinds your judgment.
We could be. I'm the one that said he should be a first-round draft pick.
And it still blinds your judgment.
Apparently, we have someone here that doesn't practice in actual data. He just talks what he feels because he's not factual.
364 yards.
And I'm still waiting for the ratings.
The top. So it's 12 other. Only 11 other people threw for more yards than that this year. Only 11 other quarterbacks threw for more yards than that. He's a fifth-round draft pick, and everybody asks. And now you got all the fucking haters coming out of their cocoons.
I didn't watch the game.
He coming out of their cocoon, like Rudy.
Because I didn't watch the game.
Coming out of their cocoon because they're fucking haters.
Because I'm not part of the fucking Shedeur Dion fan groupie club.
You don't have to be. We just acknowledging. We're acknowledging his talent. He has fucking talent.
No one said he didn't have talent. No one said he didn't have talent.
A lot of people have said that. Rudy, a lot of people.
Not one of those people.
A lot of people.
I said he's a first-round pick. You have now given him excuses for failure because he became a fifth-round pick, even though you said he's a top 3 pick.
At the end of the day, he's a fifth-round draft pick. You can't change the fucking data on what he is. He is a fifth-rounder. He's a fifth-rounder. I don't care. I don't care what I think he is. What he was is a fifth rounder. He's a fifth rounder. No matter what we say, Rudy. No matter what we say, he's a fifth rounder. You called Travis Hunter a bust already. You called him a bust. No fucking way. We don't have enough time.
He's failed.
No way.
Injured and he failed.
No way.
He's a bust.
No way.
Based on your logic, it's because of where he got drafted, even though you said he should be a top 3 pick, not even 5. You said you're number 3. You said that for months. I told you were wrong. You denied it. I told you you'd be wrong. You didn't believe it. I do think he's a top fucking 5 talent. I do think he should have been drafted in the first round. I said all that. Therefore, I judge him based on where I think he should have gone.
You can't do that. No, you can't. Because he got drafted in the 5th round pick. You can't pick and choose when he's a 5th round draft pick and when you think he's a 1st round talent.
I'm not a dumbass GM. I don't got to judge based on dumbass GMs and dumbass coaches.
240 picks later.
You want to know what? There's 21 monkey fucks that didn't draft Ray Lewis. There's 23 monkey fucks that didn't draft Aaron Rodgers.
240 picks later. It is what it is.
There's 190 that didn't draft Tom Brady.
Yes.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean? What am I talking about? He's still expectations. What are you talking about?
Whatever, dude.
We can't make him something that he's fucking not. He wasn't a 1st round draft pick. No matter what you think he could be, he was not. No, he was not.
You don't comprehend as always. You want to go with your own fucking logic, twist it in a fucking circle, and then come out with whatever makes. Because last week when he threw for 150,
Rudy,
give him a chance.
Rudy, if I fucking played college football, I'm a 3rd round draft pick off my fucking speed alone. But guess what? I wasn't.
You didn't play college football, Nick. You were a basketball player.
I'm a 3rd round draft pick.
Again, I can't help that there are morons that make decisions because I'm not a moron. I watch players who dropped in the draft all the time, and no one absolved them of their fucking talent and skill. The only person that gets absolved of his talent and skill is Shedeur Sanders.
Rudy, he didn't go from
Sanders is first-year NFL quarterbacks typically suck, no matter they're drafted in the 1st round or undrafted. They typically suck.
So you should grade him on that, right? You're grading. What are you grading him by? By saying he's terrible.
I'm not dragging him, Nick.
What are you grading him by then? What are you grading him by?
Grading him on shit.
He's a rookie.
You don't ever let no one fucking finish. You're literally flipping the fucking topic. This wasn't even a topic tonight. This wasn't because I knew where this was gonna go. This is where I wasn't not even a topic. Any other QB goes 23 for 42. You're not saying he's great. You're not.
Really? I judge quarterback different. Well, he's still moving the ball 365 yards.
Yes, because he threw it 2 fucking times. And every play's a bomb, probably.
He's pushing the ball down the field. There was other quarterbacks that threw the ball against fucking the Titans 42 times and only threw for 215 yards. I want to say it was fucking Herbert. Let me go look at the fucking stats. I want to say it was Herbert.
Notice how you throw numbers out that you don't even have.
No, I have the fucking numbers.
He completed 54.7% of his passes in a league where the average is over 65%.
Both fucking Knicks threw 40 passes for 176 against them.
Nick sucks.
It's not the point. It's the point he threw for 40 passes, and Shedeur more than doubled his passing numbers.
And he sucks. What's your fucking point? Move on.
God.
What's your point? He sucks. Move on. So every time Shedeur throws for 3 bills and they fucking lose, it won't be Shedeur's fault because it wasn't the fact that they actually, since you said you watched the game, and I didn't watch the game, if he was so great, they're not down 31-17. He doesn't have 3 fucking shit possessions to start the 4th quarter. He doesn't have, he don't fall behind 14-3 in his home field because it was a home game for Cleveland. It's a 1-11 opponent. They suck. They suck.
He came back, took the lead, and they came back and put them in a position to tie the game. Come on, man.
And they lost.
And your dumbass coach, your dumb fucking coach, you're dumb
so much they won't use him they won't kick extra points, and they won't use him on the 2-point play.
So your coach is a dumbass. So that's what you're telling me.
Again, he don't like him. He didn't want him.
So that's not. So he's saying he's sabotaging him now.
Oh,
so now
he's absolutely sabotaging him.
Okay, then. So then, how are you holding this shit against Shedeur?
Absolutely. But when he throws for 150, it ain't a sabotage. You just sucked.
Oh, that's not.
Cam Ward sucks.
If it's a sabotage, it's a sabotage. You can't move the goal for sabotage. If you think he's sabotaging, he's sabotaging the whole situation. Because you sabotage him when you put in the fucking tight end to go run a quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and when he takes a 3rd and 7 sack for 11 yards, is that the coach's fault too?
No, that's on the quarterback, and he's gonna have rookie mistakes. He's still a rookie. 5th round draft pick.
You mean play like he was in college? I'm sorry, in college. You mean like he
still
played in college, right? Again, like he did that in college.
He did that in college, and that's.
By the way, it was. By the way, I'm just reading the stat boxes. I'm no different than the CFP. I don't know anything about this game because I didn't watch it, even though you claim it was watched by the whole world. Shedeur Sanders in the 17-14 lead threw an interception.
Yeah, he did. Terrible.
And two plays later, the Titans took the lead.
Yes, he threw a terrible interception.
Okay, so why aren't you talking about that?
Because he's a rookie. He's gonna make bad plays, but look how he responded.
So you only think about when he does good shit, right?
No, I'm talking about how he responded. You want
to know the response?
Rudy, that was a terrible.
3 plays. His response: the next 3 possessions, 3 plays -8 yards, 1 play 5 yards, 6 plays 18 yards.
Rudy, it was a terrible play. It looked like Colorado all over again. That's one of them plays that you do not like about him. But you also got to take the good with the bad with him because he also makes good plays out of bad situations when his O line doesn't give him protection and he breaks out of a fucking DN. He breaks out of the grass of a DN and he makes a fucking play where he runs the ball or he throws the ball to his damn tight end who makes a great play.
All right.
Now let's not poo-poo.
In the pros, it's the O-line's fault. It seems like wherever Shedeur goes, it's always going to be the O-line's fault. It's never going to be his. It's the running back's fault. Even though
I said it.
You said Quinshon Judkins is a great running back.
I didn't say that. Why? I didn't say that. I said he had a good game the other day. I didn't say it was.
He's actually a good running back, but I mean,
I said he had a good game.
They're a bad team.
They're a bad team. But you want to find positives out of a bad team.
I'm not looking for.
Shedeur a positive right now.
I don't care about him. You do.
People care about him, Rudy.
No, they don't. It's a spectacle.
Then why is it?
They care about morons who will watch television to hear what you got to say. I don't watch any fucking morning ESPN anymore. I don't even listen to the radio anymore.
Yes, people do. That's not your interest anymore. But there's a lot of people.
But you don't either.
No, I don't watch it fully. I do find certain topics. Guess what topic I did care? Guess what topic
Shedeur, because you love Shedeur for whatever reason.
Certain topics I care about.
You didn't love him in Colorado, but now you have a fucking love affair. Your mouth is on a schnoz.
No, I didn't like Dion at Colorado. I don't like his play calling. I don't like his schemes.
What are you talking about?
I didn't have a problem with Shedeur at Colorado. I don't have a problem with Shedeur at Colorado.
You liked all the histrionics. You liked all the fucking.
No, certain ones I don't agree with. I don't agree with it. But as a talent and him playing quarterback, I like him as a quarterback.
You like him as a quarterback. He's on the Cleveland Browns. He's on the Cleveland Browns. What the fuck does that mean? Where's he supposed to go? And you said he's a top 5 pick.
I did say that.
I think the team sucks. I don't think he's a bad player. I never said he was a bad player.
Then what are you?
Because I'm not here. I don't care. Again, the same way you talk about why do people talk about Bronny? Notice I don't talk about that guy. I don't care about people that are irrelevant. He's irrelevant.
But Shedeur's not irrelevant. He's a starting quarterback.
Irrelevant right now.
He's a starting quarterback.
Cam Ward is irrelevant.
No, they're rookies, man.
Again, irrelevant.
No, they're progressing. They have a future.
You think Cam Ward's progressing? Have you looked at one stat box of Cam Ward this year?
No, I've seen some plays of him. His stats are terrible. I have seen him make
terrible.
I have seen him make some.
They got drop balls. He's been terrible.
So if it's drop balls, how is that on him? He can't catch the fucking ball for him.
What? What'd you say?
I said if that's drop balls, how is that on him? I can still.
I know a fan base or a nation right now that every time Carson Beck throws an interception, he sucks.
I don't, but that's not me. That's just like your picks. That's like your same point against Shedeur. You don't feel that he's a 5th round draft pick. I don't feel that way like UM fans feel about Carson Beck. I think
make up your mind. What are you talking about? I said he's a 1st round draft pick.
Yeah.
And you're giving him a pass.
No,
you're giving him a pass. You specifically are giving him a pass because of where he fell to.
Because that's what it is.
That doesn't matter. Your opinion does your opinion of a player change? Because
Rudy,
there's a lot of dummies in the
Okay.
Let me talk. I want you to answer the question.
Go ahead. Then you answer mine. Then you answer mine right after.
No problem. Actually, answer the
question. Go ahead.
Don't answer. You just try to talk over me.
No, I don't. Okay.
Yeah, you do. Does your opinion of that player change? Your opinion, not everybody else's opinion. Yours, Nick Taylor. Does your opinion of that player change because of a drop in draft? Because other people decided your opinion. Yes or no?
No, not all the time. Just like all right. Listen. Listen. Just like okay. Can Can you wait? Can you give me?
No?
Let me fucking speak, motherfucker. God damn it!
No. I don't want to hear at times.
So like when Bo got drafted in the second round pick.
Yeah, you're straight. It's not. Oh, sometimes I'm not straight. I'm sometimes gay. No, it's yes or no.
Sometimes I like a little penis. What's wrong with that? God damn.
I don't know.
God damn.
I'm not
non-binary. God damn it.
I'm not.
So when Bo went in the second round, I thought he was the first round. So I hold him to.
He was.
I thought he had talent.
Based on what?
On seeing him in college.
He played 1 year of college basketball.
Yeah.
Was he injured in college as well?
Yeah, he got injured in college, but I seen enough tape to say, okay, he got some talent. So when he got drafted later, it was more because of his injuries. What I thought.
Okay, we're not talking about the NBA, Nick. NBA.
I'm just saying.
2 rounds. The NBA. There's only 2 rounds.
I'm just saying.
NFL. Let me repeat the word. NFL. Because you're using a 2-round draft.
I'm just saying. My opinion won't change, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. So, all right. So Rudy. All right. I answer your question. My opinion. I said my opinion won't change, but at the end of the day, that's where he got drafted. So is the first round draft pick and the 5th round draft pick treated differently by a team?
Absolutely.
All right. So there goes the fucking difference right there, Rudy. There goes the difference right there. So in the organization, he's treated different. The reps are different. Everything's different by where you got drafted. He doesn't get the same reps. He don't come in with the same opportunities to be a starter. He has to earn it. He can get cut, and it doesn't count against the cap. Nobody cares. His signing bonus is way less.
If he wasn't, he would have been cut.
Come on, man.
It's
a difference, though. It don't matter what your grade on him. They in the inside, they think of him as a 5th round draft pick because that's what his refs say he is. That's what everything about it say he is.
Notice that you're a flip flop. You're worried about other people. He's supposed to be so fucking immensely talented that he can walk onto that football field with reading a playbook because he doesn't read playbooks. We know this already. It's been proven and spoken about. So he's supposed to be able to go out there and not throw for 150 for back-to-back weeks. He's not supposed to go 4 for 16. He's not supposed to suck. So you think he was great. They still lost to the worst team in the league. And again, I didn't watch the game. You claim that you watched the game, but yet you also think that everyone watched the game and
everybody did.
You can't find ratings on it, but it's amazing. We can always find ratings on fucking women's basketball. We can't find ratings on this.
Yeah, because they got to fucking prove a point to you that they're actually getting people watching.
Prove a point.
The NFL know and all the segments know that he's in the top 5 part of their segment on most shows.
Why?
So guess why? Because people watch. Because people watch, Rudy.
That's not why. It's because he's polarizing.
And guess what? And polarizing people. What do people do to polarizing people, Rudy?
Yes, I'm talking about.
You watch polarizing people. You made my point. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
The game.
It's okay. You're wrong about the
ratings of the game. I'm waiting.
You're wrong. It's okay.
Nick, provide the ratings of the game. I'm still waiting for them. You literally changed it multiple times. Yes, people will watch the talk show. Are you going to sit 3.5 hours and watch one of the worst football games that you can watch all year between 1-11 and 3-9?
It was exciting.
Did you watch it for 4 quarters, Nick?
I watched it for 3.
Did you watch it for 4 quarters, Nick?
I watched it for 3.
What quarters did you watch? The first, the fourth, and the third, and the fourth? You skipped one?
I watched the second.
You don't watch nothing all the way through. Nick.
I watched the second, the third, and the fourth.
You missed it when he sucked. Okay. You missed it when he was really bad, right?
Because they had 3 points, or did the Titans just score back to back?
It off because it was 14. I don't even believe that you watched the whole. Because
did the Titans score? Or did the Titans score back to back?
I didn't watch the game.
Okay, that's what happened, and that don't mean he sucked.
And if again, I think
he started off 8 for 11. I mean, he sucked.
He was 8 for 11 and finished 23 of 42. Let's do some mathematics.
Yeah, at one point he missed like 5 passes in a row.
Let's do a division problem here of 8 for 11, where you're like over 80%. 8 divided by 11. That's 32.7%. So what is 23 minus 8 is 15, and 43 minus 11 is 32. So 15 of 32. 46.875.
But 280 yards.
I don't give a fuck. No one would ever fucking.
Nobody cares about yards.
No.
Okay, it's only about getting yards. It's only about getting yards. It's only about yards. Getting yards. But now we don't care because it's passing percentage
Nick,
more than 65%.
What you're telling me is that your running back can go 20 carries for 20 yards, and he busts one, and now he's had a great game, right?
No, that don't mean he has a great game.
What are you talking about? That's literally what you just.
He had multiple big throws of big yardage.
What were the big throws? What were the big throws?
He had the one to Jerry. He had the one to Judy. How
many yards?
That one for 60.
Okay. Continue. I'm listening.
Another one was a couple yard after catch.
You mean like his fucking 45-yard screen that went for a touchdown? Oh, his 50-yard screen pass?
Yeah, it happened. Nobody else get condemned for. I just want you to. I don't get Josh Allen throwing the ball to Shakir for a screen.
What does Josh Allen got to do with this topic?
I'm just saying nobody else brings up when anybody else receiver get yards after catch. Nobody else brings it up.
No, because what people like you and the Shador Glaze-a-thon will ignore that maybe a lot of his shit came from swing passes. And literally that's what most of football looks like now, which is why I think quarterback play is at an all-time historical low. Most quarterbacks in the NFL suck. Most of them suck. They're not good. Most of them are not good. Most of them are not good.
So you can't say that.
You're not going to sit here and tell me that throwing swing passes makes for 50 yards.
Then don't tell me about the fucking passing percentage then no more, because I don't want to hear about it, because it don't matter. Because you can't. Because if you think that all the quarterbacks back then were better who threw 50%, but they got.
You're telling me that of the 32 passes where he went 15 to 32, every pass was more than 10 yards down the field.
No, not every pass, but he had a few.
How many of them were? You watched the game. You should have notes on this, right?
He had about
notes on this, right?
No, because we weren't going to talk about Shador.
No, Nick, you didn't know that on Sunday. You should have been prepared with a fucking booklet of notes on this game.
You said we weren't talking about Shador.
I said that literally fucking 5 minutes before we started.
Even earlier today.
You should have had, but that doesn't stop you from the moment that the game got played that you were watching with your notepad. I really take notes in games I know I'm going to talk about. I take notes.
Okay.
You need to be taught how to watch film. I remember that. Yeah. You got to be taught how to fucking talk about a game too now, I guess.
I just talked about it and ran laps around your ass about it. All right.
He had 3 straight drives in the fourth quarter where they got nothing. They're down 31-17 against a 1-11 team on their home field.
And what about the next 2 drives?
And lost, and they still lost.
Okay.
Still lost.
And what about the next 2 drives?
Great. You're talking about next 2 drives. What type of defense were the Titans playing? Were they in prevent?
No, they weren't in prevent. No, they were in cover. In cover 3. They're the same defense as in for most of the game.
So they played prevent the whole game?
No, cover 3. They was in cover 3 a lot.
Okay, so they didn't play prevent defense with up 2 touchdowns with 6 minutes left.
They were in cover 3.
Okay. Again, tell me the plays that happened. The big
cover
play.
3.
Why wouldn't they let Shador run a 2-point play?
Ask the dumbass coach. I don't know why the dumbass coach did that, Rudy. I'm not the coach. I don't make the decisions. He does.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He thought it was a better chance to run a reverse throwback to the running back. I don't know.
We can go back and look at him throwing a pick that set up a 38-yard drive.
No, it was terrible. And then it was terrible.
By the way, you said he had 4 touchdown passes. He had 3.
No, I said he had 3. I said he was responsible for 4 touchdowns.
I don't care about his 5-yard run. I don't give a fuck about it.
When he broke out of when he made a play. Okay. When he made a play, don't count. At the end of the day, it's about scoring. He made a play to score a touchdown. I don't give a fuck if he threw it. He ran it. I don't care if he crawled to a touchdown.
Cam Ward was fantastic. And he had 2 touchdowns, 14-20 at 117 yards. Fantastic game. Fucking awesome. All right. Fabulous. He got, at the end of the day, he got the W.
He did get the W.
He got the W. That's what you play football for, right?
You did get the W.
Again. I'm just looking at the damn box. I'm looking at how all the plays turn out.
We never seen quarterbacks play sorrier than another quarterback and get the W before.
Great. I'm not here talking about another quarter. We're talking about your.
I'm asking you, have we ever seen that before?
Sure. Yeah, sure we have. I'm looking for you to hold me accountable for what you claim he is.
All right.
3 plays, -8 yards. 5 plays.
All right, let's move on to college football, Rudy.
10 plays, 42 yards. 1 play, 2 yards. 7 plays, 26 yards. 3 plays, 7 yards. 4 plays 25 yards, 3 plays 4 yards, 3 plays negative. These are the possessions. But I want you to hear the possessions of the second half because you forgot about them. First possession, 7 plays 26 yards, 3 plays 7 yards, 3 plays 4 yards, 4 plays 25 yards and a pick, 3 plays -8, 1 play 5 yards fumble, 6 plays 18 yards block punt. That was one. That was God, dog. That was 7 straight possessions of shit. I guess he finally did something against the shithead Tennessee Titans defense. It took long enough.
15 yards, 17 yards. I mean, what do you want? 15 yards, 14, 7-yard run. Oh, okay.
I'm looking at the full drives where they fucking had to combine like 50 yards over 7 drives.
Okay, 7 plays. Oh, the game is crunch time now. Crunch time. 7 plays. 13-yard pass, 7-yard pass, 4-yard pass, 31-yard pass, 1-yard pass, 7-yard touchdown. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you missed. They fell behind 31-17.
Okay.
They fell behind 31-17. They lost. Why didn't he win the game? He's better than Cam Ward, right? He's the best quarterback.
So every quarterback that's better than every quarterback beat that quarterback.
I don't know. I mean, he's the best quarterback. He's the best.
I don't know if he's better than Cam Ward. I just
know that either. You haven't watched one Cam Ward game all year until this past Sunday.
No, I watched about it. No.
Cam Ward game.
I watched the game and a half of Cam Ward.
Okay, you mean
wasn't pretty?
9 quarters over 7 games.
So I'm supposed to be watching Cam Ward every game. They fucking the Tennessee Titans. They had 1 win before that game. I'm not watching them.
Are like the 7th worst defense in football. So yeah, I'm glad that he got some yards against.
And they're the 10th worst pass defense, but they're not the last. There's other quarterbacks that didn't whoop their ass throwing the ball in the air. Want me to name them?
Wait, you said that they're the 10th worst. Yeah, they're terrible at pass defense too. They're just terrible.
10th, not.
So they're
worse.
bottom.
We've seen
worse.
We've seen worse.
Yeah, and Cleveland Browns.
Sam Darnold 244 against that pass defense. Daniel Jones 277, who you think is amazing quarterback. Drake May 222.
I didn't say he was ever. I never said he was.
Matt Stafford 298. Okay, Bo Nix 176. Oh, nobody ever talks about those people.
And I think both. Okay, so you sound like a Black American that's fucking jilted right now, bro.
I'm not jilted. I don't give a fuck.
You sound like the Angel Reese congregation, and into a racial thing.
How did I never said anything about black.
Turn a black dude to a black dude. Oh
I never made it race.
Oh, you're racist against it? No, God, dude. There's
I never said you were racist against Shador. I said that you're blinded by your hate for him. Yes.
Oh, I called him to a fucking standard for which he's supposed to be held to. He's supposed to be a top 5 pick.
No, but was he? All right, let's move on. All right. We spent too much time here.
Randy Moss was supposed to be a top 3 pick. He ended up going to number 22. Aaron Rodgers was supposed to be a top 3 pick. He ended up going 18. Okay, whatever he went. So you didn't go top 3. Did they change the expectations of Randy Moss because he fucking went 18? No. Did they change the expectations of Aaron Rodgers because he went where he went? No. Guys drop all the time.
It's not the same expectations as Eli Manning going first.
Yeah, he sucks. I think Eli Manning is one of the worst quarterbacks in the history.
But I'm saying the expectations change. Your draft pick change your expectations.
And I think Eli Manning is one of the worst quarterbacks in the history of the NFL who gets more fucking praise than a dog. He's terrible. He's on that fucking level of the guy that wore golden black.
He was better than Eli Manning. He was better than Tom Brady for 2 games. So he's better than Tom Brady.
He wasn't.
According to fucking Rudy.
I never said that. What are you talking about? When did I?
You just said Cam Ward. He couldn't. You said Shador can't beat Cam Ward, so Cam Ward got to be better. Tom Brady can't beat Eli, so he must be Eli must be better. According to fucking Rudy.
Tom Brady never beat
According to Rudy. Not when it mattered. Not when it mattered. Not when it mattered.
So what happened was actually, if you watched the game then too, because you didn't watch it, the Patriots had a lead both times, and their defense blew it.
So what does that matter? They lost the game. So Eli Manning's the better quarterback. He had another possession to half the ball against Tom Brady defense. Okay.
Yeah. You sound fucking retarded, but it's okay. Because the comparison all last year was Cam Ward.
Because Tom Brady scored 14 points, but his team had the lead. What the fuck? 14 points.
They had the lead.
Okay. 14 points for an offense that's scoring 35 points a game the whole season.
And they literally just beat the Giants like 2 weeks before that.
Get out of here. What does that got to do with anything?
Okay, you just made up a whole fucking ridiculous thing about someone being better who's in the Super Bowl. not 1-11 versus 2-10.
It doesn't matter. They lost the game. You told me that Cam was better.
No, I didn't.
Oh my gosh, you're exhausted.
You're exhausting because you fucking you won't hold the guy to the accountability level for which you will hold anybody else because some coach or GM decided, well, we don't like him because he's a big mouth.
30 GMs and coaches.
Great. And
five times.
All right, dude. And you know what? 6 fucking rounds of coaches left Tom Brady on the board. So what are you talking about? So I'm supposed to trust the opinions of GMs in the NFL, the same GMs that drafted Ryan Leaf number 2.
But nobody had Tom Brady as a top draft pick, and he ended up in a great situation. I don't know.
Dan Marino was the 5th drafted QB of his fucking draft. You know who's in that draft?
John was it Elway?
You have no idea. So why am I?
Is it Elway?
Who was the best quarterback of that draft? It was Dan Marino by a mile, by a fucking mile. By a mile. 20 fucking plus teams let Dan Marino fucking slide.
It happens.
You got something.
But not 5 rounds of it, though. But okay.
Yeah, he was white. He was white. You know? I mean, but this is a racist league that has half of its quarterbacks as fucking black men. But I mean,
should be all 30.
There's a whole fucking racist. There's a whole those channels based on the racism that Shedeur Sanders experiences every day of his life.
I've never seen a good white quarterback in my life. Should be all black quarterbacks out there.
Okay. I'll make sure that let the white boys that you play with in Canada fucking know about that. Put that on. We should make a fucking video about all you guys in Canada all sucked. Y'all won because he was on the field with y'all.
And they should know that.
All righty, let's move into the college football playoff.
Yep.
College football playoff, man.
We actually might agree on this one.
No, we probably won't because you're fucking all over the place. You're fucking. You change your opinion like a fucking woman.
I didn't change. I didn't
change.
Like
a woman. You're like the fucking woman that my man says, "Where do you want to go eat?" I don't know. You pick. Chick-fil-A. No. IHOP. No. Denny's. No. Capitol Grill. No. No. That's you. You change your fucking opinion. What is your opinion? What is your opinion? I'm not even. What is your opinion of the CFP?
Bullshit. It's a bunch of people that don't know what the hell they're doing. They don't even Rudy. I don't even think they watch games. The commissioner gets on there. He tell us that it got close between Notre Dame and Miami because they got pressured into it, and they told their committee, they told the people to go back and watch the game because they obviously forgot about the games that happened in week 1 of football. How do you have to tell the people, hey, because they got pressured back into it, that y'all have to go watch week 1 of football to see about Notre Dame? Let's be real. Everybody on the outside talked about y'all, and we made it more than it was. But then y'all found a way to fuck Notre Dame and take them out of it when the real team that y'all supposed to take out was Alabama. Notre Dame lost 2 games this year by a total of 4 points.
Both teams,
huh?
Like someone backing Notre Dame.
I'm backing Notre Dame. They lost they beat USC. They beat a team in the SEC by fucking 40 points that seemed to give everybody else in the SEC a tough time.
Wow. You're now
Did they not?
They beat a 2-10 team by 43 points.
And that 2-10 team gave a lot of teams in the SEC a tough time.
That's fabulous.
I'm just going by it.
2-10 is 2-10.
The two teams that Notre Dame lost to are in the college playoff.
Mm-hmm. So they have no wins over anyone in the top 15.
So what the two teams? So
I'm asking you to argue a point, man, because I think fucking Notre Dame should be in the playoffs. I want you to argue and not sit here and tell me the same. I just about you lost 2 games by 4 points. What does that matter?
What you mean? They lost 2 games and then they won their next 10. And nobody thought Pittsburgh was terrible. Pittsburgh was just a ranked team the other day, and now all of a sudden that's an okay win. The USC game was a top 10 team, and people thought they were a top team. Top 10, top 15 team. They had one top 15 team. Top 15.
They weren't even a top 15 team when they played them. What are you talking about?
Because they just lost the week before. But
what?
When they played USC, they just started coming off their losses. But before that, they were a top 15 team, right?
couple weeks before that, right?
You're telling me that.
I'm telling you that. I'm telling you that. Yes.
I'm gonna go back and look because at no point was USC a top 15 that I can remember.
So what was the high? What was the highest rank USC got to?
They were ranked. They were at. Let's see. They were. Let's see here.
I'm not on my
I'm looking it up, Nick. I'm looking it up because you just started making statements. So USC, or let's start off from week 1, since apparently we got to go back that far. USC was not even ranked when the season started.
No, they weren't ranked when the season started.
Week 2, still not ranked. Week 3, still not ranked. Week 4, still they were ranked 25th. They're 3-0. Okay. Week 5, is that when they lost to Illinois? They got up to 21.
They lost Illinois 21, and then they lost Illinois, and they came back and they beat.
Illinois stinks. Yeah, they lost Illinois, and they got dropped right back out.
They beat Michigan, and they went to 20.
And Michigan stunk. We all know that.
Michigan was a game away from being in the playoffs.
Yeah, because they beat nobody in their shitty conference. Just because I actually watch it who plays who, unlike the committee who doesn't watch anyone play anyone.
Well, they had to go back and watch it after.
So they beat Michigan, and then immediately the week after they lost to Notre Dame, fell out the rankings. Okay.
And they finished the season at 16.
Yeah, they did. They after losing. So they got up to number 17 in week 14. What were they in week 13? Week 13, they were 15th. So that's the best that they were all year was week 13.
So that's their best win.
That was their best. They were 15th.
That's their best win. And Pittsburgh got to what, 20?
And you know that when they had and I'm just giving you a fact. ESPN posted this. I watched it. ESPN said that when USC was ranked 15th, that their best win was Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
ESPN said that their best win, even though SC was ranked 15th at the time, that their best win was Pitt. So you tell me.
So
I saw USC play. USC wasn't very good.
But they're still 16 at the end of the day.
Who did they beat? Who did USC beat? USC beat Missouri State, Georgia Southern, Purdue, Michigan State. Their big win was Michigan, Nebraska, Northwestern, Iowa, and UCLA. Like they lost Michigan I thought was fucking terrible personally, but you know.
But they turned it around. They turned it around. And they turned it around, and they were, 16 when they played Ohio.
Yeah, and there are people that are ready to fucking crown them as playoff team if they beat Ohio.
Yes, they would. They would have definitely jumped in the playoffs. No, I don't know what they would have did this week. Oh, you know what they would have did? Their coach would still be there right now.
Yeah, of course he would, because he wouldn't have gotten fired for fucking having sex with a white girl.
No, they would have found a way to absolve that.
Like I said, he wouldn't have been fired. He would have been. He still would have been employed right now. I'm very well aware. So again, tell me.
So my thing with Notre Dame is the teams that they played, even though they weren't world beaters, they beat their ass. It wasn't like it was close games. There was other teams that.
There were no close games.
Huh?
There were no close games.
That they had. No, only one that was close was. Notre was Boston College. They didn't demolish Boston College.
Who scored that game?
What, Boston College?
Yeah.
25-10.
Okay. What was Boston College's record?
They were terrible. 2-10?
Yes. And what was the score when there was a minute to go in the third quarter?
Notre Dame was up by 3, wasn't it at that point? Or 1?
It was 12-10. It was 12-10 with under a minute to go in the third quarter. They were only up by a touchdown going into the fourth against Boston College. See, that's another clerical error that the Notre Dame fans managed to leave out every time they talk about their blowing everybody out, because they didn't blow out Boston College.
But that's one game.
Nick,
I get what you're saying, but that's
7-7 with Stanford at halftime and was up 20-35-7 ended the third quarter.
But my problem is not with Miami.
Miami stunk.
No, my problem is not with Miami. My problem is with the Alabama, who a team that has 3 losses.
Okay, I'm not.
And
I'm not
and you can say 2 of their losses is to 2 teams that's in the playoffs, but you also have to remember that they did have 3 losses, and one of them was to Florida State. Who was terrible. Won 5 games this year, not even bowl eligible. The next game is to Georgia, and they lose by 21, not even a close game. So we have to take that into consideration. How come everybody else, when they lose, we could harp on it and dissect their losses, but when Alabama lose, their games don't count. Their game against Florida State don't count. The game against Georgia, it doesn't matter. It doesn't count. It's a conference championship. It only matters if they win. Because if they won, we would have ballooned them into a damn bye week. But since they lost and they got their ass blew out and tore out the frame, it don't matter. It don't count. How come they're the only team that games don't count? That's my problem with this shit. How come everybody else games we get dissected? Like you said, game, we have to go back and say against Stanford, it was 7-7. They played Louisville. They lost to Louisville. They lost to SMU. Those are bad losses. But we forget about – they are bad losses, but it could be worse. You could be – huh?
Not bad losses. That's my whole problem. That narrative is flawed. It's not true. It's it's inaccurate.
Yes, because Florida State is a bad loss.
Since when is losing to a 4-1 team when you play them a bad loss?
It's not a bad loss.
So again, they were 4-1. In fact, Louisville on the first CFP was ranked 15th in the country, and they were 7-1. And yet people were still calling that a bad loss at 7-1.
And because y'all lost at home.
Alabama lost at home to Oklahoma. Notre Dame lost at home to Texas A&M. No one knew Texas A&M would go 11-1. By the way, Texas A&M between Notre Dame and between Texas played nobody the rest of the season. Bums. So I dissect this shit a lot more than other people do.
Yes.
And that whole SEC fucking narrative of how great those teams are. Don't tell me okay, so Tennessee's great because they lost to the 4 best teams on their schedule. No, that means they're not very good.
That means they lost.
That means they lost 4 times to the only good teams on their schedule, and their other 8 games were against actually bad teams. Not teams that were 8-4, but actual bad teams.
So that's my problem with it. Like
Miami didn't lose to bad teams. SMU is a good team. Louisville is a good team. And I wonder that if either one of those teams played Notre Dame, would they beat Notre Dame? I believe they could. I think Notre Dame's very good. I think Notre Dame might be a top 6 or 5 team in the country. And I think they belong in the playoffs. How they handled it after the fact?
Oh,
like a bunch of spoiled fucking prima donna bitches, man.
It's embarrassing. It's hoes.
They're a bunch of bitches in how they've handled it.
And I don't know who to blame. I don't know if you go to players. I don't know if to go to coaches. I don't know if to go to fucking AD. It seems like it's the AD.
AD coach president.
Because
you don't blame players. Players made a decision on emotionally to not play because they were emotional. You don't do that. You tell them they're playing.
And then what about the freshman players? What about the people that you're grooming for the next year? What about all that? The seniors don't have to play. Okay, whatever. Now we're looking at the younger players, and I'm guessing most seniors are gonna want to play. Nobody, Rudy, for the most part, nobody does not want to play the sport. Like if you're a competitor, for the most part. Now things have changed. And they're worried about their draft status and things of that nature. But if you're gonna play if you're gonna play a playoff game, if you're worried about injuries for a playoff game, then what's the difference between a playoff game and a bowl game?
What's the difference between game 1 and game fucking 15?
What's the difference between game 1 and game 15?
Nothing.
And that's
don't even play college football then.
Don't play college football if you're worried about injuries. It happens. Somebody brought it to me, Willis McGahee. I said you bringing up one situation out of a million of players that played in college ball.
That was the national championship.
And shit happens. What do you like? You play a sport, you put your body's at risk no matter what. Rudy, in the off season, you could go out there and tear your Achilles in the off season. You can tear your ACL in the off season by making the wrong moves. Just because you're not going at game speed 100% all the time, it may be a lower risk, but it's still a risk that you put yourself at. So when they come out here and you have them finding every reason not to play a game and coming up with this bitch assness shit to do it, and if it's the coaches, that's fucking soft as shit. And it's the AD and the president that's soft as shit. You're sore losers because everybody was on your side. All you had to do was ride out the wave of everybody being on your side. And now you're trying to make it a point to who? To the committee? They don't give a fuck. You're already out. You're not hurting them right now by not having your players and your team play. Or your fans. What about your fans who care about sports and want to see your players one more game? because you don't get to see them all the way until end of August next year, early September. I don't know. I didn't like that, Rudy, at all.
So, as I'm trying to understand why this committee thinks people are stupid. Number one, that's the big gripe for me. I know they don't watch football. I've known that forever. Because last year, if you watched football, you knew that the Miami Hurricanes were a top 12 team. Like, you knew that they were better than SMU. You knew it. And Miami got left out. And they put Alabama with 3 losses ahead of Miami last year. Actually, in the poll that mattered, because they said last year that if you are here, you will not bounce. Where you are is where you are.
Yes.
And that was the problem off the rip. They put themselves in that position to say, if you're not here, you're out. Nothing will change, which was flawed, because last year the complaint was that Miami did not play anybody, didn't beat any ranked opponents, but they had the number 1 offense in America, and every game they played was incredibly competitive. They lost to a team by 4 on the road and by 5 on the road. And one of those teams gave Georgia hell this year. And the other one was 9-3. And again, another 9-3 team in the ACC being called that they're trash because they're in the ACC. You have a system that is designed to make people turn into retards.
And push the SEC bullshit.
The narrative is out of control. Now, do I cry for Notre Dame because Notre Dame has played by their own set of rules forever? I don't cry for Notre Dame. I don't even feel bad for their players. I don't feel bad for their coaches. And their response to it makes me feel less bad.
I feel bad for the players, man.
I don't feel bad for them, because last year, when the Miami Hurricanes did not get in, Miami went and played a bowl game. They played in that Pop-Tarts. Well, they keep what I think is so stupid is they keep making fun of the bowl game because of its name. That's a sponsor. That's a corporate sponsor.
Yeah, they're making money off of it.
Every bowl game has a sponsor. So
would it matter if it was
the again, it's a sponsor. Go look at the names.
I'm with you, Rudy. A lot of them.
Let me read you the names of the bowl games. We have here the where do we go? We got the Cricket Bowl, Cricket Celebration Bowl. We have the Bucked Up LA Bowl. So you got Energy Drink Bowl. We got the IS4S Salute to Veterans. Well, what the fuck is that? We have the Staff DNA Cure Bowl. We have the 68 Ventures Bowl. We have the Xbox Bowl. So do they all get X? I mean, if I'm Notre Dame, I'm like, yo, I want a free Xbox. I bet they all get free Xboxes.
Yeah, of course.
We got the Myrtle Beach Bowl presented by Engine. What the fuck is Engine? The Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl. We have the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. We got the Bush's Boca Raton Bowl of beans. So at the end, the winning coach has beans poured all over him.
Okay.
We have the New Orleans Bowl that apparently doesn't have a sponsor because nobody cares. We have the Scooters Coffee Bowl, Coffee Frisco Bowl. We have the Sheridan Hawaii Bowl, the Game Above Sports Bowl, whatever that means, the Rate Bowl, the Serve Pro First Responder Bowl. FIU's going to that bowl game. The Go Bowling Military Bowl, the Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripe Bowl, the Wasabi Fenway Bowl,
that's hot.
The Pop-Tarts Bowl. By the way, the Pop-Tarts Bowl used to be called the Blockbuster Bowl and the Rawlings Bowl and all kinds of other fucking names. Oh, this is a joke. The Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl.
Oh, they hot.
The Isleta New Mexico Bowl, the Tax Slayer Bowl. I guess you get free tax services. The Kinder's Texas Bowl, the J-Lab Birmingham Bowl, the Radiance Technologies Independence Bowl, the Liberty Mutual Music City Bowl. You get free insurance. The Valero Alamo Bowl, so you get a lifetime of free gasoline. The Relia Quest Bowl, I don't know what that is. The Tony the Target Sun Bowl, so you get free cereal. The Cheez-It Citrus Bowl, so you get a lot of fucking, Cheez-Its. The SRS Distribution Bowl, the Las Vegas Bowl. The Lockheed Martin Armed. Do I get guns for being in that bowl game? Do I get machine guns? Uzis? Fighter jets? The AutoZone Liberty Bowl, the Duke's Mayo Bowl, where you see people get dunked in mayo. The Trust and Will Holiday Bowl. Like, these are the bowl games. And you're sitting here focused on the name of the bowl and not the fact that you're going to play BYU, who's a good team, that whether you played or not, you could go out there and show people that who you are. You chose not to. That's cool. I don't feel sorry for you. You know who's playing the Cheez at Citrus Bowl? Michigan versus Texas. That's a game I'd watch.
That's a game I watch.
Even though I know half those guys won't be on the field, but I'm sure Arch Manning will play. He's the quarterback. Like, I'd watch that game. I'd want to see, who's coaching Michigan's team. It might be a new head coach by that point. That type of reaction to me is just the typical reaction that you have from children. So if the kids, they're not kids, they're multimillionaires largely. If there's the ones having a knee saying we're not going to play, well, I'm not giving you the option. You're not having the option. If you're going to fucking not play, then you might as well transfer the fuck out.
Get off my team.
Get off my team. You don't need to be on my team because I'm not teaching you how to be men.
Nope.
We're teaching. Part of this is about becoming a man, and you sitting here saying I'm not going to play because my feelings got hurt. Well, my feelings got hurt last year, and Miami went and they played. Cam Ward played a half. Restrepo didn't play at all, and we had a lead. And when Cam Ward set the second half, we blew the lead. And
we gave us a half,
and we still scored 41 points. So that's why I said we had the best offense in America. We could have played with anybody. But again, they did their little thing of we lost their last 2 of 3, but that's not what the rules are. The rules have been forever. You put everything, it doesn't matter when you lose, but they keep forgetting that. And they use stuff like, well, Miami lost mid-season. Well, at that point, Miami still had the number 2 or number 1, number 2, or number 3 best resume in the country. What you need to do is dump your stupid rankings show, dump it, and just make the decision at the end of the year.
What did BYU losing have to do with them getting Notre Dame and they now all of a sudden now they're closer? How come they always wasn't close? What did BYU lose it?
It's that they use, and I said it over again, they use the AP rankings as their baseline. So when you see their AP votes them at 18 because of them losing 2 of 3, and the justification is that Miami's played 2 terrible teams when we know they're not terrible. I mean, I know they're not terrible. And yeah, did SMU have a bad loss against Cal and a bad loss against Baylor? Yeah. It's college football. I think Alabama's loss to Florida State's worse than all those losses.
All of them.
Given. I mean, at the end of the day, you're talking about you beat a 2-10. You lost to a 2-10 team because your rankings and your expectations are built on last season, not this season, because you have no idea what they have this year. Every team is different this year because they constantly keep replacing them all. So if you don't know who the hell's on that team, you don't know what's what. How can you rank people? I keep saying don't rank anybody until week 6. But beyond that, you use those rankings, and Miami's at 18. They want to expect that Miami's going to fall off the face of the earth, as they probably expected. They didn't, and now they're trying to save face and fix it. And instead of just fixing it immediately or never fucking doing it at all and saying, yo, they beat look at who the hell Notre Dame beat to get back to number 10.
It's not that impressive, but they
beat nobody, Nick. They beat 3 2-10 teams in 6 wins to get from number 24 to number 10. That's who they beat. 3 2-10 teams.
So
three
then
terrible teams.
So what's the case of Alabama not being in front of them then? Since they didn't beat anybody.
It's a rig job. It's all bullshit. Like, we can't even sit here with a straight face and tell somebody, like, we were so very impressed with Alabama being up 17-0 against Auburn in a very tough rivalry game. They're 5-6, motherfucker. Stop it. I'm not dumb. I wasn't born yesterday. And you trying to spin this shit to me and tell me that they were up 17-0. Well, they blew the whole goddamn lead. They were tied.
Auburn had the ball a couple times.
And Auburn had the ball to try to tie it again at the end before a fall. So we're going to give all this kudos for a fumble happening. Like, what are we talking about?
Or win the game.
I would have gone for the win. Yeah, if we have 27-26, I would have gone for 2. And I would have had no problem with Auburn doing that. And I'm going to sit here and I'm going to watch. It's like, I watch football. They're not watching football. The fact that he sits here and says, I told everyone, go back and watch the Notre Dame Miami game.
That's the part.
You hadn't watched it? So you never watched it. watched it.
No, because BYU lost and it got closer now.
But again, that should have been done with before. Do you think BYU's better than Miami? Fuck no. I know who BYU played. I know who they beat and who they didn't beat. They beat a bunch of nobodies. Utah's their best win. They damn near lost to Colorado. But Miami has a 42-7 win over Stanford. It's like, oh my God, they were terrible. Well, BYU beat Colorado 24-21. And Colorado stunk. So I don't want to hear it. I think BYU is gonna. I think BYU would have got dusted by Notre Dame. Personally, I think they would have done. Now, if Jeremiah Love doesn't play, if this guy, but CJ Carr would play. He's your starting quarterback.
No.
He's a sophomore next year. He's gonna play. If he doesn't play, then I gotta look at who my quarterback's gonna be because you're not made for my team then. Because there's no way in the world that you're the leader of my team, and you're deciding, well, I'm not gonna play. Well, then you can go find another school. And that's another problem that they have was they keep allowing these college players to dictate what they do. Your job as an adult is to lead people to the right direction. Say, no, this is not how we operate. This is not how we roll. It's disappointing, but we're gonna go out there and we're gonna go win our 11th game.
Should they do away with conference championships?
Fuck yeah, they're useless. They're useless. If they're not a data point, they're useless. What's the point? For that, for that. I wouldn't even use freaking conference records. How can you use conference records when no one plays nobody?
Mm-hmm.
You might as well use the freaking rankings to determine who your conference champion is. Because realistically, who the hell was playing for the conference championship? Georgia and Bama. Yes, Alabama beat Georgia earlier this year. Great. They're the best win of the year. Dude, when they beat Georgia, Georgia was scuffling, man.
Yeah, they weren't
Georgia
the same
was
team.
scuffling. They
weren't the same team.
They were struggling to beat the G5 schools. Like they weren't good, so they beat them. Congratulations. And then you lost to Oklahoma at home, which is really what threw the whole thing into a mess. Because if they had just simply beaten Oklahoma, then guess what?
They're good.
Notre Dame's in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Because Oklahoma wouldn't.
Yep.
Because Oklahoma would have dropped way the fuck out because they weren't in. They were on the edge, and when they beat Bama, that screwed the whole thing up. Certainly. You have teams that are dropping out, that are opting out, and they're being fined $500,000 for not playing. Because there's rules in some of these conferences. You don't have adoption. You play.
Yeah.
You play.
This is bringing money into the conference.
You play, man. You're not going to give away freaking millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars to our conference.
Because you're fucking sad.
Because you're sad? Fuck you. But they're independent.
How do you feel about – so next question I got for you. How do you feel about the G5 teams getting in?
I hate it. They all suck. You're not ranked in the top 12. You shouldn't even be in the conversation. Sorry. This whole automatic qualifier thing is dumb. This is another example of our DEI of life where everyone got to get a chance. No, the fuck they don't. They're not good enough. James Madison celebrated beating Washington State 24-21 on their home field. Like, I don't care.
I don't like it, but
James Madison beat a 1-11 team 14-7. I don't care. Like, you suck.
I don't like it, but I do like them having a chance. You gave me one of those.
Go undefeated, be top 12. There's your chance. Go undefeated, be top 12, or be Boise State, who's been good for 20 fucking years.
Mm-hmm.
Go look at Boise State. Boise State's been good for 20 years.
Good.
There's no doubt, and their only loss last year was Oregon by 3 on a last-second field goal at Oregon. Otherwise, they're 12-1 and kicked ass. And they had a Heisman candidate on their team, and they were ranked in the top 10. So they got that damn automatic thing, which put them in the top 4 seed situation. They changed that, thankfully. But this all goes back to they should have had a 16-team playoff from jump. Should have always been 16. This 12-team thing, bye weeks is dumb.
Bye week.
Why bye weeks?
Because I earned it. I'm a top 14.
Fuck that. You don't get bye weeks in college basketball. There's no byes in college basketball. None.
But this is not college basketball. But we're not in college basketball.
This isn't the NFL. What do you need to buy for? 16. No one else gets buys in any other fucking level of college football.
Why? Reward a team for being a top team.
Why? 1 versus 16, 2 versus 15, 3 versus 14. It's very fucking simple.
Be happy that we allowed these other 8 teams in the fucking party because we could have just kept it at 4.
Well, so you want to know what changed all of it? Was the bullshit when they dropped Florida State undefeated out of the playoffs.
Yeah.
The quarterback got hurt. And if you look at actually what happened in that whole playoff, you go back to it, you know what happened? You know what actually happened was that Georgia was ranked number 1 in the country and went from 1 to 6 because Bama beat them. And Bama went from 8 to 4. And that game was 27-24, not 28-7. So this fucking crap about how Bama doesn't move. And they're the only team in the last 3 years of the CFP to be a conference champion. I'm sorry, be in the conference championship, lose and not drop even one spot. So they're the only one justified because they played a schedule that was supposedly good and teams that were ranked. They got the best win of the year. Well, I think the best win of the year technically should belong to Ohio State because they beat the number one team in the country when they beat them. Or then I also think that the best win of the year actually belongs to Indiana because they just beat the number one team in the country, 13-10 in the Big Ten championship on a neutral field. So you justifying that Alabama beating Georgia is the best win of the season? You should have gone back and watched how Georgia was playing at the time. You would understand it, but they're not you, but them. They don't watch, so they don't know. Looking at this shit right here, let me tell you who Alabama played, since people keep on forgetting who Alabama played. They beat Georgia. Congratulations.
Vanderbilt.
They were the 5th ranked SEC team in the rankings. 5th. You didn't need a 5th SEC team in the playoffs.
No.
And I'm tired of hearing this. Well, they were the number 1 seed in the SEC. Yes, great. They beat Vanderbilt. That's a good win. They beat Georgia. Good win. They lost to Florida State. They beat Louisiana Monroe. They beat Wisconsin. They beat Tennessee. They damn near lost to South Carolina because I watched that game. They were down by 6 with like 7 minutes to go. They beat LSU 20-9. LSU stinks. They lose to Oklahoma. They beat Eastern Illinois and they beat Auburn by 7. Like, this is not a top fucking 10 team.
No,
this is not a top 10 team on any planet. And then they get crushed. So they literally lost 2 of their last 3 games and looked fucking horrendous in the win.
In their other wins, LSU, Auburn.
We can say this. They were I'm not counting Eastern Illinois. They were 3-2 in their last 5. They damn near lost to South Carolina. They damn near lost to Auburn. They got past LSU. They lost to Oklahoma and they got crushed by Georgia. You're telling me that's a top 10 team in the country? And that's what you use to justify pushing them past Notre Dame, who won by 29 points in their game? And then you want people to believe that and sit here and eat that shit? You're 1 seed. Okay, I don't care because you ain't. It just worked out that way. Good for you. Mm-hmm. It worked out that way for you. But yet you were ranked by the voters and the CFP as the 5th best team in the conference for weeks. That's what they viewed you as.
But for most of you.
And realistically, you still have the worst loss of anybody in the top 10, top 15. The worst loss.
And we keep forgetting that one.
Or the worst.
It don't count. It don't count. Roll Tide. Roll Tide.
And again, they will make excuses for it. And that is the biggest problem to me that exists within the playoff system. Look, if we're talking about 1 through 16, I know you say people are still going to complain about being number 17, 18. I know you say that. You know what? At that point, I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care if it's Miami. I don't even care. Like, if you're number 17, Miami, fuck off. Bye.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care. And that's what people don't get. I stand on business on this shit. If Miami's ranked number 17 or number 18, they're there because they've got 3 losses. They got 3 losses. There's no 10-2 team ranked number fucking 18.
18, no.
There are no 10-2s in the Power 4 ranked at 10-2 ranked 17th and 18th.
So 16 teams, you have to win what? 3 games? 16, 8, 4, 2, 4 games.
God damn, 4 to win the championship.
That's a lot. That's a lot of fucking games.
Why? That's awesome. That's football.
For fans, yeah.
Why is that a lot of games? That's what they've been doing Division 1 AA for fucking forever. Why is it different? Why is it different? Why do we have a system? Look, you want to go back and do it 80 style? We all just go have bowl affiliations, and then realistically, if you're in the top fucking 6, you got a chance to win a national championship. Because if the games roll out the right way and Team A loses to Team B and Team C beats Team D, and you can be the Miami Hurricanes in 1983 and win the national championship going in ranked number 4 and end up number 1 because 1, 2, and 3 all lost.
Yeah.
But I'd rather have a real playoff.
Play it out.
I'd rather have a real playoff system and dump all the other bowls. Just dump the bowls. Screw the bowls. Get rid of the bowls. They're irrelevant. If they're so irrelevant, dump them. You don't need them. But that's really all that ESPN puts on TV for a month. This Alabama thing.
Bowl games are terrible.
This Alabama thing to me is at a point where it's so in your face bad. Last year, Alabama lost 24-3 to Oklahoma. 24-3 to Oklahoma. And that was their 3rd loss. They went to 8-3 and somehow beating Auburn got them ranked back up into the top 12.
Intense rivalry game.
I mean, and that Auburn team last year, just for your knowledge, was 5-7.
Same record.
Same fucking record. But we're sitting here talking about how Auburn. I mean, come on, man. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
That's the only team. That's the only team that losses don't matter.
You know who Auburn beat this year? Baylor, Ball State, South Alabama, Arkansas, and Mercer. That's who they beat this year.
So we'll give them Baylor.
Baylor stunk. SMU lost to Baylor.
But I will give them Baylor.
SMU lost to Baylor.
But I'll give them Baylor. I'm going to give them Baylor. I'm not giving what? They beat Arkansas and they beat
Ball State, South Alabama, and Mercer. Those are their wins.
So they got 2 wins this year.
They got 2 Power 4 wins. 3 G5 wins. Hell, South Alabama, I don't even know Mercer is a G5. They might be a fucking Division I AA. So this is what we got, and that's what you're telling me is a good team that whoever.
Intense rivalry game.
I don't want to hear it. Now, mind you, you go look at their losses. They lost to Oklahoma by 7, to A&M by 6, to Georgia by 10, to Missouri by 6.
It wasn't like they got
to Vanderbilt by 7. They also lost 10-3 to Kentucky. So they lost a whole bunch of close games. You know what that tells me? They're not good.
Best 5-win team in the
They're not good. They're not good. It means you don't know how to win games. That means when it comes down to it, you fucking choked.
Again and again.
You choked over and over. In fact, we can look at it. They were winning 17-16 against OU with 7 minutes to go.
Yeah,
they lost.
Can't find a way to win.
They lost. They against A&M. I watched that game. They were in that game. It was 13-10 A&M. Hell, it was 16-10 with 2:42 to go. Auburn had the ball. Chance to win. Failed. Georgia. They were tied 10-10 in the third quarter. And Georgia scored with 1:53 to go to make it 20-10. So you had literally an entire quarter to try to tie the game or take the lead. Failed. Missouri, you lost in double overtime. You led that game 17-10 in the fourth. They tied you up in the fourth. You lost in double overtime. And then you got Vanderbilt. You lost 45-38 in overtime. That game you led 20-10. You led 30-24. You tied it up at 38 with 5.5 to go and lost in overtime. So you found ways to lose. You're good at finding ways to lose. Look, that's not. I don't want to hear that's a good team. They're trash. I can go through this entire SEC fucking shit and dissect all of it.
I think it's overrated. Also, I mean,
these are Texas A&M's win. University of Texas San Antonio, Utah State, Auburn, Mississippi State, Florida, Arkansas, LSU, Missouri, South Carolina, Samford, and Notre Dame. You feel good.
You feel good about this game.
Miami's going to crush them.
You feel good about this game.
Miami is going to annihilate them.
They have to, though. They have no choice.
Miami is going to annihilate them. If
they have to, though.
Annihilate them, there's a problem.
They better.
They better. No, they better, because this team. Do not tell me that this is a good.
They cannot allow the SEC to win that game. They cannot.
If you only win one game, you got to win this one.
You have to win that game.
Win this game.
You have to make it make sense. You have to make.
I don't want to lose to Ohio State, but this one you got to win.
And that's the team you should want. You should want a team in the SEC. You don't want JMU. You don't want who was the other team that got in North Texas? What's the Tulane. You don't want those two teams. You want to make a fucking statement. And I'm sorry for cussing today. Rudy got me going with the Shador shit.
I'm not crying, cuz.
You got me going. But you got to make a statement against Texas A&M this game. You cannot play around. No half-ass. It can't be a 1-point win. Now, at the end of the day, you'll take the win.
I'll take the win. A win is a win.
You take the win.
This is finally the time where just winning matters. But yes, Miami should crush this team.
It need a statement. You have to win by 2 touchdowns.
Miami needs to crush this team. This I don't care where you're playing. Now, I don't understand the 11 a.m. start. How you put this as the noon game Eastern time. It's 11 a.m. in Texas, and you have those other 2 games as the 3:30 or 4 o'clock and who the fuck's? I mean, I'm not watching that trash at fucking night. Are you crazy? No way.
You gotta watch. You gotta watch the first quarter just to see if it's a possibility of an upset.
If we can go out that night, we're going out that night because I have not been able to go out for quite some time. And if we can go out, we'll go out. If I can't go out because my father-in-law is working, therefore I can't go out. But if I can go out, I'm not going to be at home. I'm not going to be at home. I ain't gone out in a while. Like my wife ain't gone out in a good minute. So
how was New York?
So I'm exhausted. Dude, I fucking left at 5 o'clock. I left my house at 5:15.
Where do you go to eat?
I ain't going. I went to I got a hot dog at a hot dog stand, bro. She went for a job interview.
I don't know, but y'all didn't go out for nighttime for dinner.
Nighttime, we had a flight at 7:15. We got back in the cab and went back to the airport. It took an hour to get to the airport. I wasn't playing with that. I'm not gonna miss my flight by any. I'm not gonna have any. We ate at the airport. We ate pizza at the airport.
Okay.
No, she had her job. We got there at just before 10 in the morning. Flight was at 7. Got there just before 10. She had to do her makeup in the damn airport bathroom. And then we took a cab to Manhattan. I swear to God, this cab driver took us the long way because I know it was way more than it typically costs. $102 for a fucking cab ride to Midtown.
Found him a sucker.
I wasn't a sucker. I knew exactly where we were going. I'm like, where are we going? We're supposed to be going to fucking Manhattan. I know exactly. We're supposed to take the tunnel. He took us down the way down. He took us down to the south end. And I'm like, what are you doing?
This way quicker, my brother, quicker.
That shit, like that was ridiculous. And I knew it. I'm like, where are you going? I'm like, bro. And so it ended up cost. I mean, hell, the ride back was $80, so it was a $20 difference. But then we're sitting in the hotel, and I'm dead sleep. I haven't slept. I'm tired. I'm falling asleep sitting in the chair. And then she goes to lunch, and then I go for a walk, and that's it. I walked for like 2 hours, and I walk back.
You don't sleep on a plane?
I don't sleep well on planes.
Okay.
People kept bumping into me in the fucking aisle. People kept bumping into me, and I was getting really fucking annoyed.
Gotta get that window seat.
No, I bought the cheapest tickets up. I bought the cheapest tickets up. I mean, if I didn't have to worry about school today, we would have stayed overnight. But
yeah,
you know, I don't have anyone to take them to school. I mean, I had to deal with, they stayed at their friend's house, or what have you. The older ones.
Okay.
But no, it was just it was quick. It was chilly. It was like 40 degrees. People in the street like crazy. It's like New York is always crazy to me. I don't know how everyone's out in the street. It's 2:00 in the afternoon. I went to Macy's. It's absolutely packed. Like nobody works here. Clearly.
I'm not a New York fan.
They sell Rolexes in the Macy's in Manhattan. Rolex.
I'm not a New York fan.
I don't know why you're not.
I crossed the bridge to go to New York one time. And
you're a Minnesota fan, huh?
Yep.
Had a shitty ass place I've ever been to.
Had a blast.
Only one place that I've been to is worse than fucking Minneapolis. It's fucking Columbus, Ohio.
Had a blast.
Columbus, Ohio's the worst place ever. Blast. Boring ass fucking place.
Had a blast.
I don't know what you're a blast doing. What did you do in Minneapolis, Nick?
When you're making that type of money, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do at that time and have fun.
Man, your money be gone in a second. Fucking talking about, man. You're not gonna be making $20 million a year, bro.
I was a rookie, man. I'm letting the vets pay for everything.
They make you pay. You're the one that has to go pay for their dinner.
That dinner, yeah, they did hit me over my head for that one, and I wouldn't
have paid shit.
I wasn't a draft pick. You're gonna pay. Nobody does not.
I'm not a draft pick. I don't have no money.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. But mine was lower than the first round and the third rounder and the sixth rounder.
That tells me that football players are scumbags. Y'all scumbags.
Scumbag
shit right there. Because
motherfucker, I ain't gonna be there for long, obviously.
Ain't got no damn money, and you're sitting here asking me to pay this. Why are you fucking buying that much? Like, who the hell goes to a steakhouse and
$50,000?
Like, that's retarded.
The bill's $40,000.
That's why these dummies are broke.
Pretty much.
Dumbasses are broke. Bunch of broke morons.
Pretty much.
Fucking idiots. But no, this whole CFP thing, they need to get rid of it, make it 16, get rid of these committee people, and just you're better off just putting a computer system to make the decision. Because if you did, guess what? Some of those teams would not be in that shit.
Let me ask ChatGPT who should have made the top 12.
There's a lot of people that wouldn't have made that shit. I wonder if Texas A&M would have made that shit. They talk about Ole Miss lost their head coach. Well, now he let them come. The other guys come coach. So now they're so great. We're gonna get a rematch of that game. We're gonna get a rematch of Oklahoma. They could have been smart enough to put Miami at number 9 just to play Oklahoma. We would have absolutely annihilated Oklahoma.
Oh, that'd have been perfect. But no, you get Texas. You want Texas A&M because they were considered one of the top teams for the last 5 weeks.
I don't know why. Again, I don't know why people think they're a top team because I watch games and I watched all these teams. And yes, people keep saying about terrible losses, blase. Well, you got terrible wins, bro. You got terrible wins. Your wins are not impressive. You ain't impressive with your wins. So you can tell me my losses are terrible, but your wins suck.
So ChatGPT got Indiana number 1, Ohio State number 2, Georgia 3, Oregon 4, Texas A&M 5, Notre Dame 6, Texas 7, Ole Miss 8, Alabama 9, UM 10, BYU 11, and Oklahoma 12. They probably got the 12 teams probably sort of right.
I don't want to hear anyone else tell me about if Miami played Notre Dame, they'd have Notre Dame favored. Okay, so what?
Don't matter.
I don't care. They were favored when we played the first time and we beat them. I don't care. If we literally just base it on what Vegas thought of games, then we wouldn't actually play games. There'd be no purpose of playing any football games.
They got the 12. ChatGPT got the 12 teams.
And again, what the hell makes you think Notre Dame is so goddamn good? Please, someone got to explain to me what makes you think Notre Dame is so damn good.
I don't think that they're. I think that they won their games convincingly. They had the one game against Boston College. The alternative is Alabama with 3 losses.
Fine, but that's not who they were comparing us to. They've been comparing Notre Dame to Miami. And that's my problem, Notre Dame fans. That's why all Notre Dame fans can suck my cock. Because those motherfuckers were bitching about Miami for weeks when the team they should have been bitching about was Alabama.
Yes.
They should have been talking about Alabama and really putting themselves against Alabama. And they kept doing it against Miami because they're halfway fucking retarded because they don't understand the basic tenet of sports, which is head-to-head fucking matters. And you lost head-to-head. So everything else, shut the fuck up. It doesn't matter that SMU beat me. It doesn't matter that you lost to Texas A&M because guess what? Texas A&M, you blew it. You had a lead by 6 with a couple minutes to go, and they went 90 fucking yards, and they got a fourth and goal, 11-yard touchdown pass on your field. You blew the extra point. You had a chance to go up 2 touchdowns. You failed to do so. That's on you. Okay, you lost your first 2 games. Anybody else loses their first 2 games, they're not in the top 25.
No.
And then you beat these bum-ass teams that you beat to get back to number 10. There's a reason Notre Dame never got past 10 or 9 because they didn't beat nobody to get past that. They beat nobody. If you're sitting here telling me that their best win is USC and their next best win is Pitt, well, guess what? My best win is you, and my next best win is the same team that you beat, and we beat them worse.
Yeah.
And their coach, the Pitt coach, said Miami is better than Notre Dame everywhere. He played them both. He ain't that guy that's gonna be our ACC shield. No, They're better up front everywhere, and everyone knows that Miami's offensive line and defensive lines are both better than Notre Dame's.
And quarterback.
And that's not close. That's not even close to me.
And quarterback.
And that shit ain't close. Carson Beck has been the best quarterback in America the last 4 weeks. And the joke about him is that he throws picks. Well, you want to know what? You go look at the numbers for Marcel Reed. Go look at him. You want to know how many touchdowns he's thrown? 25. You know how many Carson Beck's thrown? 25. You know how many picks Marcel Reed's thrown? 10. You know how many Carson Beck's thrown? 10. Why isn't anyone talking about Marcel Reed choking under pressure? Why isn't anyone questioning that Marcel Reed was down 30-3 against South Carolina? Oh no, they came back and won. It was a 4-8 football team. It's a 4-8 team.
Why are you down?
Why are you down 30-3 in your home field? Because for a half, he was horrendous. Horrendous. You want to know what Mario Cristobal would do if we were down 30-3? He'd run the ball 40 times. He'd run the ball 40 times. Like, give me a break. Like, give me a break. I don't want to hear it anymore. I'm so tired of it. It annoys me. Carson Beck They've chosen to take this narrative with this guy. He's a quarterback. Everybody makes bad throws at times.
Even Shador.
Everybody makes bad throws. Does that make them an interception-prone guy? No. He gets frazzled under pressure. Name me one quarterback who under pressure
enjoys it.
I don't mean pressure like the moment. I mean pressure.
Yes, a D lineman is in your
D-line is in your face every fucking play. You name me a quarterback that relishes in having a D lineman's helmet under your chin every play, and I'm gonna tell you that you're a liar because I saw it happen with Patrick Mahomes. And
Tom Brady
like trash. See with Tom Brady, he looked like trash.
Up the A gap.
Yeah, dead. And by the way, you know the center that everyone from Miami's been criticizing? Here's the funny thing. CBS just dropped their AP first team All-American team. They don't have Malachi Tony in their all-purpose. You know who they don't have as well on the first team? They don't have Ruben Bain on there or Akeem Mesidor. And then you know who they have on the first team for Miami? You want to get a laugh at this one?
Who made it for y'all?
Magoa, first team. This is CBS, so there's other ones. There's
okay.
Magoa got his first team, the right tackle.
Okay.
And the center, who Miami fans have been shredding all year, Brockermeyer. He was named first team All-American by CBS. They must have seen that one block where he exploded the guy on that screen pass. That guy was first team All-American. And Miami fans have been crucifying this dude. So you're gonna venture to guess that more than likely, but here's what makes this even more funny. This is what I understand about these teams. Malachi Tony wasn't the first team All-ACC all-purpose.
That got special.
Who makes these decisions?
Special, bro.
He was first team receiver, but he wasn't first team all-purpose.
He's special. He's special.
So Malgoa was named first team in All-ACC, but Brockermeyer, who was named first team All-American, was not first team All-ACC. He wasn't even second team All-ACC. He was third team All-ACC. I have no understanding for how people make these decisions anymore. Carson Beck was third team All-ACC quarterback behind Darian Mensah and Haynes King. You've got to be kidding me.
Haynes King?
You've got to be. Oh my God. Haynes King ain't even a fucking quarterback, bro. Like, oh my God. They have spread the narrative to discredit Carson Beck so much. It's nuts. I've never seen a guy get shit on so badly by everybody.
Yeah, Malachi Tony was 30 yards away from 1,000.
Malachi Tony should be in New York for a Heisman Trophy this weekend.
30 yards away from 1,000.
These teams, it's annoying. It's annoying.
Damn, San Jose State got another receiver lead the league in yards again.
I have no idea. I got no idea. I got no idea anymore. This whole thing, it's just ridiculous. This shit is ridiculous. Yeah, they got. I am very confident going in Texas A&M. You got to jump out fast. I saw a stupid video game simulation of the game. If what happened in this video game turns out to happen in the game, first of all, it'll never ever happen. But if it did, it would go down as one of the most epic football games in the history of football, period. You got Texas A&M jumping out 21-0.
Yeah. Miami
tying it at 21. Miami falling behind 38, 34, 35, 31, then 38, 31. Miami ties it at 38. It goes into overtime. Miami takes a 45-38 lead. Miami blows the lead, goes 45 to 38-38 goes to overtime. The A&M scores to make it 45-38 in overtime. Miami ties it first play to go 45 all. Now you're in double overtime. and they scored 51-45. But this shit, but misses the 2-point play. So it's 51-45.
Okay.
Texas A&M scores to make it 51-51. And they go for 2. They fumble, and Miami returns it for a 2-point conversion, going 53-51.
Why can't that happen? Why can't that happen, Rudy?
That's so ridiculous. Like you got. First of all, Miami get up 51 points and nobody.
That's like Jalen Hurts. He had 2 turnovers in one play the other day. Like
Miami is not giving up 51 points and nobody. I'm just trying to understand why people are watching this and say, "Oh, it'll be 38-35." Like you think A&M scoring 38 points on Miami? If they score 38 points on Miami, I will fucking lose my mind. Like that's not gonna happen. They're not giving up 38 points to nobody. Shit.
Welcome to SEC football.
Please. Marcel Reed, I'm telling you, Marcel Reed's numbers. He's a good player. He's a good player. I'm not saying he's not. He's a good player. Marcel Reed against South Carolina was 22 of 39, 3 touchdowns and 2 picks. He's the reason they were losing. He's also the reason they won. But he's the reason that they were losing. Down 30-3 in your home field. I mean, and I watched that second half. I was disgusted watching it.
The comeback.
I was disgusted watching it, but it wasn't like and South Carolina offensively just did nothing. It wasn't like that A&M did something. It's like South Carolina, Lenora Sellers has like the football IQ of a fucking retard.
He was
like,
a top.
He's so bad.
A top 10 draft pick coming into
he's so bad. He's so bad. Every team watches should be thrilled that he's showing this now because he's nothing. He's so bad. You know, and then I'm hearing stuff like, oh, well, A&M got a better offense. I'm like, huh? What? So Miami got 2 All-Americans on their offensive line, but A&M doesn't. So who's got the better offense? I mean, and then they say A&M got a better run game. Yeah, because their quarterback runs the ball. It's not a run game. He's scrambling. They're not running the ball with him as if he's a running back. I mean, they might call a running play here and there, but stop it. You know.
I just hope you won't pull it off. And you know, like I said, I could not stand y'all, but I'm rooting for y'all, man.
Marcel Reed, if Miami does what it did against Mason Heinschel, and that's you put immense pressure on his ass, I'm not worried. You can't give him time like anything else, but if they do what they've done all year, I'm not concerned. Maybe that's me being arrogant. I got a lot more concern playing other teams than playing them. I got concerns of other things for other teams. Although the Miami Hurricane path to a national championship could very well be the most difficult path, period. A&M, Ohio State, potentially Georgia, and then potentially Oregon or Indiana. Now, the storybook would be Ohio State, Georgia, and Oregon. You beat Mario's team. You beat Carson Beck's team. You beat them motherfuckers that date back to 2002.
You're still holding on to that one, huh? Let it go, man.
I'll never be gone until my team gives them the pain that they gave me. And I don't think Ohio State's that good. So I watched that Ohio State Indiana game. That was a terrible football game. That was a terrible game. That was a terrible game. It wasn't a good game. Like I don't disrespect 13-10. I disrespect what the game looked like. It was sloppy. It was trash. It wasn't a good game. 13-10. I can watch 13-10 all day. That 13-10.
Maybe nobody.
You watched the kicker miss a 27-yard field goal.
Maybe nobody cared. Game don't count. Was it gonna move them up and down?
They cared.
Just saying. I mean, that game.
They cared.
That game didn't have much.
Indiana cared. Ohio State. They cared.
I mean, Indiana has to care. They little bros, little big bro, or little bro.
They all cared. I will never believe that you don't care about losing. If you don't care about losing, you're in the wrong fucking job. At least to me.
Yeah.
We are now at the part of this show. Oh, I never put this back up. Shit. We are now at the part of the show where we get to talk about Gossip Girl. And Michigan coach Sherrone Moore getting fired by Michigan for having sex with his secretary or one of the secretaries or whatever, and gets fired. Now what? Now he's arrested because he got into an argument with his wife, but then left his wife left to go to the side chick
house.
And whatever he said to her, but then also apparently threatened to kill himself. So now he's arrested. He goes to jail. He's not being charged with anything yet. But there's a lot more. If you watch the Coach JB and Smitty show, Coach JB, he has said that that this girl is the daughter of an NFL scout.
Okay.
An NFL scout, and that Moore's ultimate goal is to be an NFL coach. And that the girl was all in. Like the girl was in. The wife didn't care. The wife knew about it.
Mm-hmm.
The wife was fine, except that this guy had an actual Uber Eats or DoorDash deliver a Plan B test, and that seemed to have gotten out or what have you. And this is what was said on the Coach JB show, that he ordered a Plan B test via DoorDash. It got out there, and that's when shit hit the fan.
You got the bitch pregnant too?
And you got her. You may have gotten her pregnant. So now you've embarrassed the wife. The wife was all good, but now you've embarrassed her publicly. They're both white girls. Of course, people in Black America, you messing with the snow bunny. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, stop it. Stop it.
That's what happens, man. Every time you black mother get a little bit of fame and get some money, you go run off and get a white girl. And that's what happens every time.
I guess we can ignore all the black men that are married to black women, but
who get in trouble,
and they get in trouble all the time. So
fighting the elevators and
yeah, we got Ray Rice fucking dropping the wife into the fucking face of the damn arm of the elevator.
Yeah, I mean, women are women, men, women, arguments, relationships that happen all the time. Nah, I didn't get a white girl. I got a queen.
I mean. He got fired. His career is over.
His career is over.
I think his career is over. Like any level of high level football. Maybe gets a job in Division I AA or some low level bullshit job. He's never getting a.
Hey, America loves a comeback story, man.
This isn't a comeback though.
He's young enough to have a comeback story.
He ain't good enough. He went 9-3.
You get to start over. I mean, maybe, I don't know. It doesn't look. The worst thing about it is to get fired for this, where they can pull back the money, right? Like they don't have to.
He's fired for cause.
So that's the worst.
He violated university rules.
You don't get the Brian Kelly treatment. You don't get all these motherfuckers who get $50 million buyouts.
Yeah, because I mean,
that's the new come up in college football, to get fired and get bought out for 50 million, 55.
But 60. He wasn't. His contract wasn't 50 million. Fuck.
I know it's 30 million. But still, you still want that money. You don't want to just give it away for nothing.
And apparently he's been doing this a lot. Like this isn't new. Like,
I mean, Rudy, let's keep it up. Let's call a spade a spade. A lot of rich, successful men. A lot. You have a little side piece. You have a side piece. It is what it is. We know what it is, but you gotta keep your hoes under control. You can't let it get out like this.
The hoe wasn't the problem. He was the problem.
He is the problem. But
Plan B. What could go to?
Yeah.
Tell your buddy to go get the Plan B. With a single buddy, go get me a Plan B fucking pill.
Why you're not supposed to be nothing in that anyway. You know nothing.
You're not.
You know nothing in the side piece, man.
Not, but he did, and now my wife asked me, Gabby asked me, so what would you? So do you think he should have been fired? I said it absolutely should have been fired. Absolutely. He absolutely should have been fired.
Well, of course, because now you didn't beat Ohio State and you got this shit up on you, so.
Well, if he beat Ohio State, he still have a job.
He has a job. Let's keep it real.
Because apparently this has been going on for like a year, and they've known this for like a year. This isn't new.
And now they bring it up. After
they want to get rid of him.
Out of the contract. Yes, there you go.
Do that shit right after signing day. So you got players locked. I mean, mind you, the players could leave. But so she asked me, and I said, "Well, why?" I said, "Well, for a couple of reasons. One, rule number one, you don't shit where you eat. Like,
No,
you don't like you are worth however much money you are worth. You make a lot of bread. You're a decent looking dude, and you have a great job. You do not fuck around with the help. You don't do that.
You don't do a younger girl.
Well, I don't care about doing a younger girl. I'm talking about you don't do a job.
But younger girls lead to more problems.
Why would he go bang a fucking older woman? That's stupid.
I'm talking about like 30, not 20s.
No. Okay. Let's.
And then usually they have a little bit more to lose. And then usually they. I'm just keeping it real. Usually they've been around.
But she didn't rat him out. She didn't rat him out, from what it seems. She didn't rat him out.
But even a little bit of an older girl,
someone posted this on social media or some shit like that.
The Uber driver or the person with delivery.
He didn't rat him out. Now here, why are we asking about Bill Belichick? He's 70 plus years old, banging a 24-year-old. Why don't we have a problem with that? Why don't we have a problem with that? We congratulate him. We're sitting here saying, well, you're bad. My problem is you're doing this again. You're shitting where you eat. Do not shit where you eat. You make too much goddamn money to shit where you eat. And that I will stand on that all day long. But never shit where you eat. Men, do not fuck your fucking assistants.
But
morons, stop doing that.
You can say that all you want, Rudy, but who's the person that you're around the most?
I don't give a shit. Go fuck a hooker.
No, who the person you're most comfortable around, Rudy? No matter what, man, woman, women. I'm keeping it real. Man, women, you're around each other enough, too much, and all types of circumstances. You leave yourself susceptible.
That means you got no personal self-control. Then there's a bigger problem here at stake. It's not about anything. It's about your inability to maintain self-control. And that's if you're that unstable and unable to do that, then maybe you shouldn't be working in the same hiring girls as your assistant. Hire a dude.
But we know that.
Hire a dude.
We know that's not the only guy that's doing it.
I'm not saying it is. I just told you, Bill Belichick's sitting here fucking having a 24-year-old girlfriend, and she technically now works at the school. Yeah. She's on the sideline. So she technically works for the school. You know, I mean, we could keep it real. No one's saying a word about that shit. And so but here's the reason you fire him. One, he violated fucking university policy. Like, you cannot play with that. He has now opened them up for the largest fucking lawsuit on the planet.
But he violated for over a year now. They knew. So what?
So what? They're still gonna get fucking sued now. She's gonna sue the university. Sexual harassment. You know, employment.
Her name came out.
Everything. She's going to sue the university blind. They're not going to go anywhere. She'll end up getting paid $5 million to go away, and you cost the university $5 million, you know, for your dumbass deeds. Not to mention, it's a stain on our fucking university's reputation.
Their reputation is already in shambles with Harbaugh shit.
Well, again, they hired this guy because of Harbaugh. So, and now you're firing the guy right after signing day. Like, there's just too much, man. It's too much. He should absolutely. If you're too dumb to not shit where you eat, then you deserve to get fired. I mean, that to me is like, when I hear these stories, bro. It would be maddening to me. It's maddening to me.
It's more common though. It's common.
I understand what common is. It doesn't make them all not stupid.
No, it's still making stupid. But
you're stupid. You're stupid. And I'm gonna tell you that you're a dumb motherfucker if you do that shit. Like, you're dumb. You're dumb. Like, this hanging out with your coworkers and crap. Don't do that dumb shit.
Don't set yourself up.
Don't ever do that. Don't hang. Them people ain't your fucking friends. They will sell you out unless you're marrying the broad and you're both single. Then it's a little bit different. You're both single. You're married.
Yeah.
You're married with 2 or 3 kids. Like, you got to be the dumbest motherfucker on the face of the earth to do this shit there. Like, you're dumb. And you know he probably did that shit in his office.
Oh, of course. Of course.
What are we doing?
And players know, and people know, He got away with it for so much. He's just like, whatever. I could, keep getting away with it.
Bro, it's so bad. I don't understand. I understand, but I don't understand. Like what JB said in the show, pussy is undefeated. And I'm like, no, the fuck it's not. It's very defeated if you have any kind of willpower. And you, as a man, if you have that little amount of willpower, then you probably shouldn't be, I don't know, in charge of anything, because all that girl. Now I gotta wonder if you throw in games.
Because of pussy? Made you go
Girl
to the game?
told you I got this my money on another team.
You're saying she got him whipped like that?
I don't know. I'm throwing it out. If you're telling me that pussy's undefeated, if you're that weak, I'm sorry. It's kind of pathetic. Like it's kind of pathetic. You're damn near 40 years old. When you're 22, I can fucking give you a pass. When you're 40 almost and you're a millionaire, you gotta have plenty of pussy, bro.
Weak within reason.
It, huh?
Weak within reason. Like it ain't like I ain't gonna throw a game, but like,
oh shit, I don't know.
I'm gonna leave work early and come over there, or I'm gonna come to the office. I'm gonna sneak off and I'm in practice early, and I'm locked at the office door when you come
dumb.
in.
Like you dumb, bro. You dumb.
Dumb. 100%.
Go bang some shit. Go.
Leave the snow bunnies alone, black men. What are y'all doing, man? They already get you.
Black women on the same bullshit, please. My wife asked me, well, what do you think she's doing? I'm like, she's gonna forgive him and move on. She's gonna forgive him.
For 5 years.
She'll forgive him.
For 5 years. And they're divorcing about 5.
Why? No, she's gonna forgive him.
100% they're divorced.
No, why?
Because you done put through so much scrutiny, and I gave you a chance again, and then now I just couldn't be the person I really wanted to be. And
Cardi B sure as hell did the same fuck shit with this fucking guy Future. And I mean, how many fucking women was he fucking around with? I mean, it wasn't just one. It was a lot more than one. How about
Offset?
Whatever, whatever, the same shit.
All black guys don't look alike, Rudy.
I don't know the rappers. I know who's Future then?
That's Sierra's.
Oh, he's a moron too. Yeah. So him, and then hell, look at Dwayne Wade. He made another kid with a jump off that was jumped off on by many NBA players, and Gabrielle Union still married his ass because she's got so little self-esteem that she would marry a guy who would do that. And she's incredibly successful. Like, she's pathetic.
Money, power, money, power.
She had money. She didn't.
She ain't got D-Wade money. She got money.
This white girl don't have fucking $6 million. So, like, what are we talking about?
She will.
No, she won't.
She will.
He's gonna be unemployed. He's unemployed. He's gonna be unemployable for quite some time. Who's gonna hire this guy? This is like, who would hire this guy right now?
Yeah, man, to get Michigan job and get it thrown away over some.
Like, who are you? Why would you? You're gonna hire this guy? Like, you're crazy.
To lose Michigan job over pussies.
And you're gonna threaten people to kill yourself?
Yeah, that's the next step.
You're pathetic. You're pathetic.
I end it all. You want empathy. When you go to that line, I'm gonna end it all. That's empathy. You want somebody to feel sad for you.
Fuck you. You're the dummy that fucking got yourself in trouble. Like, I mean, I'm sorry. I don't feel sorry for you, bro. I don't feel sorry for anybody that has that happen to them. Like, that's just you made your fucking bed.
Yeah,
lie in it now, man. That's on you. No one forced you to do what you did. That's what kills me. It's like, I'm supposed to feel bad for you. I mean, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to have paid off chicks who don't open their mouths. That's what they make things called hookers.
So you don't fall in love.
And Gilbert Arenas has told you that he had a $40,000 a month fucking payroll of those types of women, and
it saved the money in the long run.
Well, I think Gilbert Arenas is damn near broke personally, but I don't know. These guys are stupid. They're stupid. They're fucking dumb. Like, you can't be that. There's a certain lack of self-control that exists within these dudes that is just crazy to me.
No, I remember. I ain't gonna call out no names. I remember, like,
call them out.
I played in football, so I'm around a lot of people, successful, blah blah blah, and they go to strip clubs down here in Miami. And there's a certain strip club where you could go, in a certain area, and you pay, get the woman a certain amount of cash.
There's
and
every one of them. Every one of them.
But there's one that's really known for it. And
yeah, what Tootsies are fucking.
I'm not calling out no names, man. I'm just saying it, man. I'm not the feds, Rudy. God damn it.
I can name
Shit.
20. I can name 20 of them, Nick.
You go to the back room and you give them a certain amount of money, you do what you want to do, and you go home. And at 24 years old, I was like, dude, you make so much money. You can do what you want, when you want, however you want. Why would you do that? At 30 years old, I understood.
Because you're paying them to not speak and go away.
At 30 years old, Nick was like, I get it. I get it.
I mean, the most basic thing of prostitution with women, with men is you're paying them to go home.
No communication, no paper trail, no nothing, no numbers, no nothing. Yes.
You're not paying them for anything other than that.
Because at the end of the day, I don't want to be with you. I just want to get this nut off. And once I get this post-nut clarity, first of all, I'm like, God damn it, I don't know why I did that. And then secondly, you're like, oh, okay, cool. I don't have to, make her happy at the end of the day. I can just go about my business.
I know college players that were doing that shit. Please.
Go back to my wife. Like it never happened. Happy. Why you think
what is the guarantee of going on a date and getting ass? Like what's the guarantee of her first date? How much is that date gonna cost me to get ass? Like if you're like
depends.
It's gonna cost you probably
couple hundred,
few $100.
Yeah.
I will save my headache. I don't need to think about it. I don't need to I don't have to laugh at your stupid jokes. I don't have to do shit for you.
I don't gotta make up no excuse of why you gotta leave my house.
No, I'm not. And the majority of the time, you ain't getting no ass.
And then I gotta deal with you being annoying, Rudy. Man, I'll tell you one time, man. One time, man, I had one come over, having a good time, whatnot, But I'm ready for you to go. I had my homeboy call me, make up an excuse. Man, I gotta go. Rudy, I drove around a circle in my parking lot 5 times until she left.
But you were still in your house. You left her in your house?
Yeah. Well, we walked out a little bit, but she just sat in my parking lot. And I just waited. And I drove around 5 times. She's still there. Okay, I'll come back eventually. I don't know when, but you gotta go. And that's the annoyance you pay for to not have to deal with.
This guy's ruined his fucking reputation, his career. And people who say, "Oh, he'll get another job," he's a black man in America who fucked over a white girl, embarrassed a white girl publicly.
You know how hard he got to work his way back up.
And he was banging the daughter of an NFL scout. I mean,
yeah,
I think his career's shot.
He got to work his way back up. He's still young. He got to be excellent though.
But he'll never get another head coaching job, Division I.
He got to be excellent. He can get another job, Division I. It'll be really low.
The ones that pay. He'll be a coach at Hampton, Howard, FIU.
If he turn that program around, you'll get another job. But he has to be excellent at that program.
He wasn't excellent this past year. Last year at Michigan. He was 7-5 last year at Michigan.
And how soon we forget? Lane Kiffin,
what do you mean Lane Kiffin?
He had to work his way back up.
Lane Kiffin had 5 fucking head coaching jobs.
He had to work his way back up.
He had 5 head coaching jobs. He had to work shit. He got 5 head coaching jobs.
Butch Davis
never got caught up fucking some other woman that wasn't his wife. What are you talking? You're just making names up right now as you go, huh?
I was just saying they got to work their way back up from a smaller school. And if you go to a smaller school and you win, people forget. Some people tend to forget.
Well, Butch Davis broke rules, but he didn't fucking bang the help.
That we know.
He didn't bang the help. Well, that's not why he got in trouble. He didn't bang the fucking help. Shit. I think this guy fucked his life up, bro.
We'll see, man.
Anyhow, what we got left here? Oh, let's get into Miami Heat real quick, and we'll finish up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Miami Heat have been a fucking headache and a half for both of us as Heat fans. Very, very frustrating team to say the least. What we watching Eric Spoelstra looked like a damn genius, and then looked like a moron at the same time. You're watching this team. What are your thoughts of moves they got to make? I don't know what they're getting in their own way at this point. Like it's gotten to the point where it's really kind of odd.
I think 6 out of the last 8 games we didn't score 110 points, and we're the number 1 offense.
I didn't even realize that.
Yep, 6 out of the last 10 games. You lose to Sacramento, who was one of the worst teams in the league. You don't lose to Sacramento. You get embarrassed by Sacramento. That's bad. A team was finding their stride. You're finding momentum. And I've been fighting against this the whole time. But Tyler Hero comes back and the flow changes. We're not playing the same. We're not playing the same. We went through a stretch. We're not getting the same thing out of Jaime Jaquez when at one point we thought that he was our most important player on the team. At one point we thought that the ball should go to him at the end of the game. We know that Norman Powell was our best offensive player, but we knew that Jaime Jaquez was the next important player when it came to offense. Well, the top player when it came to the fourth quarter and having the ball in big moments to score the ball. He's not that same guy. He's slowly dwindling back to a role player on this team. And when we were at having our most success, our bench was thriving. Drew Smith was knocking down big shots. Fontecchio can't hit the side of a fucking ocean if he was next to the damn ocean right now. Like, at one point, we were thinking that he was better than Duncan Robinson. We forgot about Duncan Robinson because he was actually putting the ball on the ground, getting some layups. It wasn't just straight threes, but he was shooting the ball around 45%. You're not getting that anymore. The bench just definitely fell off. We had a point where we thought we found our next big man of the future because Ware was forced into the starting lineup after it seemed so hard at the beginning of the season, and he found the rhythm with Bam Adebayo. He's getting, I think, out of 9 straight games, double-digit rebounds. And they're not regular double-digit rebound games. Not like that Jason Kidd triple-double where it's 10 points or that Draymond 10 points, 10 assists. He was getting 18 rebounds, 20 rebounds, 20 rebounds. Finding his flow, 15 points, 16 points with that. Mm-hmm. And now he's playing 12 minutes against Orlando. He's starting to fall out of favor with Spo. Because when he was in his rhythm as a starter, you decided to, when Hero came back, to take him out of the lineup and not give him the same consistent minutes that he was getting. He's up and down. And one thing about young players, when they're up, you have to keep doing things to keep them up because they easily can fall down. And when they fall down, it's harder to pick them back up because they have so much mental shit that young players go to. They don't know how to deal with, when things don't go their way as much. So when you have a young player who's up and coming the way, Ware started to play better, you have to ride the wave. And that's your job, Spo, to figure this shit out. And he did not. I'm not blaming this on Tyler Hero. This is all the blame goes to Spo or how he handled the situation. Multiple lineups. Why does every time we play a team, we have to adjust to them? Why can't they adjust to us? Why can't they adjust to Ware being out there?
Sounds like the Miami Hurricanes mid-season.
With Bam Adebayo. Why do we always have to change our lineup and say, hey, we got to play small ball because they're playing small ball? Why can't we go big and out-physical them and out-rebound them? Why do we have to always do that? No, stop doing that shit. Figure out this situation with Hero. Norman Powell feel like he's trying to delegate his role to, it's your turn, Hero. No, you're the man. When we were winning, when we were playing our best, 130 points a game, you were the driving force along with Jaime Jaquez. Bam Adebayo is the same role player offensively that he want to be. He made this excuse the other day when he said, well, I have to be the anchor on defense. I don't give a fuck. You're a superstar. My superstars had to be the anchor on defense and be the guy on offense. And that's where we're falling tremendously downward in a spiral right now. And I don't like it. And the moves I think we have to make, I'm coming around to Rudy. If we can't get marketing, you pull the trigger. While John Morant's stock is low, you go and make that move for him. I don't know what package we'll have to give Giannis at this point. The way that Jaime Jaquez is falling off, and you're starting to make him a role player, I won't be mad if he's included in the trade anymore. At first, I say he's off limit. Yeah. What? Go ahead. Go ahead. I want
to hear. This isn't on Tyler Hero.
No, it's don't
Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero is a player. Tyler Hero doesn't make lineup decisions. I was very worried about bringing him back and putting him in the starting lineup because I know what Hero can do off the bench. He is points off your bench. You have a really, really solid bench mob type of thing. I don't know if you like when I was in high school, it's a long time ago. But when I was in high school, we had a starting five, and then our coach, and I hated coaches that do this shit, but I hate
all five.
They take all five out, right, at once. And it was called the Rat Pack. And the Rat Pack would come in and they would just energy, and then they would press. So it would be like we go in from having I was in the starting five, and then I get pulled out, and then he would justify or decide based on what group looked better or what players looked better. I think that's just a flawed logic, but he would bring in like this Rat Pack, and sometimes guys in the Rat Pack were in the game in the final quarter type thing. I'm not calling that Tyler Hero or Jaime Jaquez the Rat Pack, but those two guys together coming off the bench provide a crazy spark, crazy energy, a lot of points. And all you've done is jam a square peg into a round hole, no different than trying to make Tyler Hero point guard, which he's never going to be. And you have the ability, and since he won't do that for whatever reason, even though they're going back in the direction of that area where it's like we're treating him like we don't want him, but then we're treating him like we want him. He put Kel'el Ware on the bench, and putting Kel'el Ware on the bench has basically made Kel'el Ware a fucking
non-factor.
I mean, a non-factor for sure. But what is that word I'm looking for? They make him like he doesn't even look like himself, you know. And this goes back to even when Bam came
confidence.
back as well.
His confidence.
His shot. This is Kel'el Ware's last 7 games. 4.6 rebounds, 5.6 rebounds, 4.8 rebounds, 22 and 10, 0 and 9, 12 and 7, 11 and 9. Prior to that,
go to name it. Read it off. Go ahead.
20 and 18, 20 and 16, 20 and 14. And it's like you just destroyed this guy. Like I don't know what you're thinking about.
You don't bench that player.
You don't bench that player. That guy does not come off your bench. Like
20 and 15.
And if you think that that's what you're supposed to do, Eric Spoelstra, then maybe you're not as smart of a coach as I thought you were. Because what I'm watching is I watched you completely change who we are culturally. But then at the same time, I've watched you now go completely against what you now changed us to. And you brought us back to what we were. Like, I mean, these numbers are fucking insane. Prior to that, I mean, he had a game with 7 and 16. He still had 16 rebounds.
But the 16 rebounds.
16 and 14, 15 and 10, 15 and 13, 14 and 20.
Look at the rebounds.
9 and 12, 7 and 6, 13 and 13. Like
what does rebound show? What does rebound mean? He's engaged. He's giving effort.
And you now have taken him off the floor. I mean, in 4 of the last 5 games, Kel'el Ware has taken 3 shots, 4 shots, and 1 shot. He's played 16 minutes, 22 minutes, 29 minutes, and 12 minutes. What are we doing? And then you can go look at Jaime Jaquez and how you've destroyed Jaime Jaquez. Jaime Jaquez was looking like the 6th man of the year, without a doubt. He was our best player, actually. He was our go-to guy in the 4th quarter. Every game, he was finishing it around the rim at a level higher than anybody in the league. And this is all because you brought Tyler Hero back and put him in the starting lineup immediately. LeBron James did not start his first game back, did he? Or maybe he did. I don't even know.
Yeah, that's LeBron.
But at the very least, LeBron James had the fucking foresight to say, yeah, I'm probably not a good idea that I take 19 shots my first game back.
Yeah, he's not LeBron.
I know that. I'm saying like
I'm just saying.
Like you came back and you ain't missing a beat in taking shots. You're not a point. So now we're running out there with two shooting guards and a point guard who should be a backup
and a small forward
and a small forward Whatever the fuck happened to Nikola Jovic, he's disappeared from the roster.
He's terrible.
They've ruined his confidence because he was playing well at one point.
He's playing okay. He's a moron. He's a moron.
Then he should be in any trade that we talk about because another guy that they didn't want to trade. So you got all these guys, and then you look at who the hell is starting at the 4? Andrew Wiggins. Wiggins. He's 6'7". He's 215 pounds. He's not a power forward. I don't care about this positionless ball bullshit. We can't rebound.
No.
We get stomped on the glass every fucking game. Even when Ware plays for the most part, we're still losing the boards because our other guys don't rebound. And we've changed what we are. We decide we're going to score 130, 140, and here comes Hero, and now we can't score 110. Why? The offense is different now. He stops the ball. He's always been a ball stopper. He is the black hole. He doesn't make anybody around him better. His role, put him on the fucking bench, but you don't want to do that with a $30 million a year player. A guy that you were almost going to give a $55 million a year extension to.
Rudy, I seen Steph Curry come off the bench in the playoffs for Jordan Poole.
I don't remember that, but okay. I mean, then there you go.
Poole was playing amazing basketball against Denver. I'm pretty sure it was Denver series. And Steph Curry came off the bench like the first couple games. Eventually it got to the point where Steph like, all right, get him back in the lineup. And Steph went out there and said, hey, I want to come on. I'm okay. We're playing well right now. I'll come off the bench until they needed him to start. But if Steph Curry could do it in the playoffs, why can't Tyler Hero do that in the regular season? At least when he come back from a injury where he missed the first 15 games.
I guess because they're worried about being sensitive to Tyler Hero. And I didn't have expectations for this team this year. I mean,
no, you didn't.
I had no expectations.
But they got us on the Kool-Aid. You got you drinking a little bit of the Kool-Aid.
Notice I haven't done a Heat video in like 3 weeks. And that's partly my fault because I've been really focused on the Hurricanes. But I haven't done a Heat video like in 2-3 weeks. If I've been doing them, I've been blasting their ass. And it's better that I haven't because I'm trying to keep that negative energy away. But I am going to start getting on it now that football is kind of not over, but kind of over. Now we play next week and that's it. Like I'm not making 10 videos a week about fucking Notre Dame and shit like that. But it's one of those things where I've wanted to trade. You've had the opportunity to trade Hero for years. You were trying to trade him for years, and then all of a sudden you chose him over Jimmy Butler. Whether you think that was the right decision or not, I don't really care. Jimmy Butler's still averaging like 19 points a game with Golden State. I'm not looking at stats, so that's what it was last time I saw. That's who Jimmy Butler's always been with Miami. He's never been different. He's been that guy, 19, 20 a game. Trade Tyler Hero. You trade him now, and you get John Morant here because you get Ja while the
stock is low.
Stock is very, very low, and you know how high it can get if he's playing well. You know what he can be. He's still 24, 25. I mean, he's not much older than that. I don't think 26. You get him when the stock's low, and you can make that trade for very, very little. You're not. We are long past the days of giving away 5 first-round picks for guys. That shit ain't happening. That shit's not happening. That Rudy Gobert bullshit ain't happening ever again. When you give away 9 players, you're not doing that. That's never gonna fucking happen. So you trade Hero. You could probably trade him straight up.
Because he's an all-star at the end of the day. Yeah. And you're getting nothing out of John Morant. He doesn't want to be there.
Yeah. So you can probably trade him straight up head for head if you really, really like push the envelope. But let's say you trade him and you add Jovic in that deal. Now I can go back to having Jaime Jaquez be my dog off the bench, where he's not being forgotten for Hero, who's taking up all his fucking shots. And on top of that, I mean, you still got to start Kel'el Ware. Like this whole thing about not starting Kel'el Ware, you're out of your mind. Now you can go back to starting Kel'el Ware, and you can go run with Point at Ja, and you put Norman Powell at the 2. It's not complicated.
And
it's not complicated.
Davion come off the bench.
I mean, you still got this bullshit where you're watching fucking, what was that, Norman Powell play with Bam, where Bam didn't know what to do, and then Bam takes a 25-footer that we lose.
What is that? First of all, the ball should be in Jaquez's hand.
I don't know what's going on. So it's like, why would Bam Adebayo everything that he's the guy in that situation? Ever. Like this goes, I mean, look at this team, 108. 111, 105, 108. We've lost all 4 games. 140, 135. Then it was one. So since Hero's gotten back, this is what we've done. 106, 106. We won those. 135, we lost because we played no defense.
That even that 135 was bad until like
we were getting routed most of that game
by Detroit.
The Clippers game we won 140 to 123. Dallas 108. Losing to Dallas, they suck. Orlando 105, 106, 105. Sacramento 127, 111. That's brutal. And we lost to the Magic again. So we've got 108, 111, 105, 108, 140, 135, 106, 106. So 6 of the 7 games, we got a 111 or less. 5, 110 or less. Like, that's last year's team.
Zach LaVine has 29 at halftime. We let Desmond Bane have 35 and
37. He had 37 yesterday. I think it was
35 after the first 3 quarters.
Like, if you're looking at this shit and you're sitting here saying, well, if we're gonna go back to scoring 106 and 108, then start playing defense again.
Yeah.
Start playing defense again, because if that's where we're going, get this crap of running gun out of your mind and start playing some fucking defense, because this shit is unacceptable. It's not acceptable in any way, shape, or form. And if you're not going to make a deal, then guess what? You're going to end up a 500 team again at best.
And we have enough players where you can make a deal, and we're not, and we're still got an 8-9 man rotation.
Because this was a team that had won 6 straight games, beating the Knicks, the Warriors, the Bulls, the Sixers, the Mavericks, and the Bucks. I mean, if you go further back than that, we won 9 of 11, including Cleveland, Portland, and who the hell CHO? Chicago is that? I'm not sure.
CHO, Charlotte?
Charlotte, I'm not sure.
Charlotte.
Yes, Charlotte.
That's a game was up, lost the lead.
It should be CHA. Why would they make them CHO? But yeah, I've been a big proponent of trading Hero for Ja Morant. Have we made the offer? I have no idea.
I don't know yet.
We're watching a team right now that's imploding in front of us, that can't rebound the ball, that's now taking away its 2 best assets with Jaquez and Ware, and made them insignificant. But I haven't even looked at Jaquez's numbers, but his numbers have probably, fallen off the cliff as well. No, the problem is we need to take the guns out of fucking Ja Morant's hands, not incentivize him to fucking, let's see here. Jaime Jaquez, he had 27 against the Kings, 16 against the Magic, 10 versus the Mavs, 4 versus the Clippers.
The numbers don't say it terrible, but you can watch it and you can tell it's a lot.
His points per game has dropped by like 1.5 points. Yep. His field goal percentage dropped by a couple points.
Like 55.
It's dropped everywhere. So, like, that's happened since Tyler Hero came back. It's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. So
I made an excuse because I was watching the games. I was watching every game, every moment. And I was like, he's not holding the ball, but something ain't right, Rudy. Something. I can't keep. The numbers is telling me something ain't right.
I'll say this. His job is to score.
And he gets attacked on defense.
And so, defensively, he's always been terrible. But we're not playing defense, so I don't really care about that. If we're not going to play defense, but my problem is his job is to score, so go score. But your scoring has to be in the flow of the offense.
And consistent.
Of course, absolutely. But it has to be in the flow of the offense. So it doesn't mean that the ball stops when it comes to you. It doesn't mean that you dribble, drive, and then look to kick out. No, motherfucker, score. If you're not, tell me why Tyler Hero in today's basketball can't average 28 a game.
You'd think so. But it's because his game is more, it's gimmicky. It's not like a solid, I'm going to get buckets game. It's like floaters from fucking free throw line.
So what does that tell you? He's not good enough.
That's what that tells you.
He's not good enough. He's not that guy. And you want to go pay him $55 million in an extension?
Like, it's different. Like, it's not like I know he could get a bucket. It's like when he gets hot, you're like, okay, I see you, Tyler. It's not like, oh, damn. That's something that he could do every night at a high clip, at a high efficient rate. That's the difference.
It ain't like he got a move. You know what? It's not a move that he has. It's like, okay, that's his move. He could get to that spot every time.
He's a white dude that can't jump. He can't jump. He don't have hops. He's not incredibly athletic. Like you watch Tyler Hero and say, "Oh, yeah, that's an athlete."
Yeah,
No.
that's the thing. He's not.
He's a good basketball player.
He's not like. He's not. He don't have crazy handles.
Can't dribble. He got no hops. He don't play defense.
He's a
I can look right now. I can look, and I'm not even looking at stats, but I can look right now, and I can tell you right now that Zach LaVine's probably still better than him.
Well, he lit ass up like he was.
Again, I don't even know what the numbers are. Let me go look. He plays for Sacramento. Zach LaVine right now is averaging 20.6. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. I thought he'd be averaging way more than that.
So all of them fell off.
And DeRozan's
at 18. Yeah.
Bonus at 17. Oh my
God. They're all bad.
Oh Lord, what happened to this team?
Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, it looks like it. Wow. Yet Russell Westbrook still averaging 14, 7, and 7.
And he's shooting the ball at a decent clip from 3.
He's shooting 44% and 37 from 3. Like LaVine's not taking enough shots. I'm taking 15 shots a game.
He needs to be at 20.
He needs to shoot more. He needs to shoot the ball more. But if you ask me, Zach LaVine or Tyler the Hero, and I don't think LaVine's all that great, but I would probably take LaVine first because I know athletically he's still a crazy athlete. But I don't think either guy is all that much. But like who's another? I just don't see how you. It's mad frustrating. In a league in which everyone's always wide open, no one's ever guarded. It lets you shoot wide open shots.
OKC don't.
OKC. That's why they're 24 and 1, something like that. What are they? 24. Look at these guys. Look at the guys that are shooting. Denny Advija is averaging 26 for Portland. Cade is averaging 27.5. Marketing is averaging 27.6. Austin Reeves is still averaging almost 28, 27.8.
He's slowing down.
Yeah, because LeBron's taking his shots. Ant's averaging almost 29. Jaylen Brown's averaging 29 a game.
Yeah, he picked it up.
Pascal is averaging 24.5. Norman Powell's up at 24.6, but he was over 25 before Hero got here, 26 or so. Jamal Murray, 25. Devin Booker, 25. Sengun, 23. Jalen Johnson, 23.4. Julius Randle, 22.9. Franz Wagner, 33.4. I mean, not 33. I'm 22.7. He's out for the year, I think. Or no, Mo Wagner. One of those guys is out for a while. I think Mo Wagner. I think got badly.
Franz
got badly. He
got
got badly. From what I heard.
Yeah.
I just don't know how in this league, like if you're averaging 17, 18 shots a game, how you're not averaging over 25 points a game.
I mean, still got to shoot the ball at 52%, 51%.
Well, you're the one that says that shooting threes is the way to go. So Hero's averaging 23.2 points per game. He's shooting 50.5%, 40.5 from 3. He's taking 16.5 shots per game. Problem for him, he never gets to the free throw line.
No, it's all
jumpers.
I got to work for every bucket. Even if you shoot it at a high clip, that's not the best scorers get to the free throw line 8 times a game.
Bam's averaging 19 and 9. Wiggins 17. Hawkins is averaging 15.6. Ware at 11.3. Ware still leading the team in rebounding. He's playing 24 minutes a game. It's fucking pathetic. This team is too frustrating for me. That's why I had to stop watching. It wasn't on purpose. It was just that shit happens. And finding the game on TV halftime is a pain in the ass in itself. Like, what channel is this crap
I'm
on?
paying $20 a damn month. I got it fucking
ridiculous. Final topic of the day here. Kansas City Chiefs. Talked about them a little bit. We've given them chances to win games. They lose again. They are now 6-8, I believe. Is that 6-8 or 6-7? They're 6-7. The best thing that could have happened to them probably happened. Daniel Jones blew his Achilles. The Colts are falling off of a cliff. But at the same time, the Chiefs would have to win 4 straight games to just be 10-7.
With the Dolphins.
And you still got the Ravens at 6-7. The Dolphins are at 6-7. I can't believe the Dolphins are 6-7.
I told you though.
Is Devin Achin hurt?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
He got hurt in their last game, and I hope it's not serious. They play the Steelers this week.
You better hope it's serious so they could
go
what? 7. So they can go 7-10 and not 9-8.
At this point, I want to win. Fuck that.
Now you want to win.
A rib injury. It's mild. Okay, he'll play. He'll play a rib or a flap job.
I mean, the KC not done. You know, you still because they need. Yeah, because you need.
They're done.
It's not even Indianapolis. You need Houston.
Houston is now 8-5. They have the head-to-head. They just beat them.
Yeah, so that's the problem. You're really hoping.
Actually, I was looking at the wrong team, Houston, but because Indianapolis is now out. 3 weeks ago, Indianapolis was number 1 seed.
Yeah, like you're really hoping for the only route in is I think realistically is the Chargers to lose.
They're 9-4, Nick.
That's the best chance because you don't have the head-to-head against Houston.
Nick, the Chiefs play the Chargers this week.
Yeah, so that helps out.
The Chargers then play the Cowboys, the Texans, and the Broncos. They got to go 2-2. They go 2.
So they beat the Chiefs. They're 2 games behind them. The Chiefs.
If they beat the Chiefs, the Chiefs are done.
I mean, if the Chiefs beat the Chargers, they're 2 games behind them. And then they
would have split the head-to-head because they beat the Chiefs to start the season.
But they say something about the tiebreaker at the end, blah 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 blah. Something like it worked in their favor. Then the Chargers got Dallas, they got Houston, and they got Denver. So you need them to lose 3 games.
They gotta go 1-3, dude.
Yeah, but at least you're one of them. Like you're in control of one of them. But they're not good enough, man. When your quarterback is your best rusher on your team for the most part. When your tight end is washed, he's washed. You know, when you get in that loving relationship to that billionaire, you know, life changes a little bit. You get a little older on the field, a little longer in the tooth. You're a safety net. You're a Patrick Mahomes safety net. You don't have a good running game. Your quarterback got to take off. Your receivers are okay. You got Worthy, but he's fast, but he's not on football field fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're done. Stick a fork in them, man. They're not good. They're not. It's over for them. They have to rebuild. They have to restock. They have to go get another tight end. They got to find some new players. The old players, you have to start. That's the thing. When you have this team that's been a destiny team for a long time, you've been, winning games. You have to find a way to get some youth in the building that also follows the brand of your culture of your locker room.
What is their culture?
Follow Patrick Mahomes. Do what the hell he tell you to do.
That's the culture?
Yeah. Don't look. The culture was hard-nosed, play good defense. Patrick Mahomes is going to win games for us. Don't turn the ball over. Don't get penalties. Most good teams. Don't turn the ball over.
So let's go look.
Don't get penalties.
So let's go look. So how many picks did he throw on Sunday?
3.
Does he suck?
No, because all of them were his fault.
I thought all picks were the fault of the quarterback.
I never. Who told you
That's
that?
what the Hurricane fans told me.
Well,
That's what the national fucking media told me about Carson Beck, by the way.
And that's not true.
They have said that over and over again, that Carson. I've listened to podcasts where this guy said all the picks that he threw versus SMU. I'm like, the first ball was dropped by his player and would have been a touchdown that was dropped and turned into a pick, an interception. The last pick was a bad route. 2 of the 4 picks were definitely not his fault against Louisville. Were you watching the football game? Like this shit's crazy. This is where I really look at this. Patrick Mahomes' completion percentage is in the bottom third. He's number 23. It's terrible.
That's not Patrick Mahomes.
That's terrible. He's behind Bo Nix, Lamar Jackson, Bryce Young, Jackson Dart, CJ Stroud, Jalen Hurts. Who the hell? Jake Browning, I guess. Carson Wentz, Tyler Shuck, Aaron Rodgers, Justin Herbert, Jacoby Brissett, Brock Purdy, Matthew Stafford. I mean, he's behind Tua. It is he got. I mean, Spencer Rattler's completed better percentage than Patrick Mahomes this year. Geno Smith, Kyler Murray. He's only played 5 games, but whatever. Mac Jones. Bro, his completion percentage is not anywhere near where it needs to be.
So you say he's washed?
I didn't say he's washed, but I think he's getting close.
He's getting close.
He's actually got the 7. He's actually tied for 5. He's tied for 3rd in most interceptions. In the league, he's tied with likes of Geno Smith, Tua, Darnold, Herbert, Trevor Lawrence, and Joe Flacco. He's tied with Flacco, Prescott, and Josh Allen and JJ McCarthy. And McCarthy's played 7 games. Sucks. He's so bad. But again, I'm looking at that completion percentage, and now you are going to that reality of, yeah, there's this guy out there who used to be a safety valve, who ain't a safety valve no more. Travis Kelce is washed.
He is washed.
And here's the crazy part. You can't even, I mean, he's been sacked probably a lot more this year than usual. He's tied for 7th in sacks at 29, or being sacked. You know who's been sacked the most? Cam Ward. 49 sacks. The man's going to be sacked 70 times this year.
Hey, you got to go through that rookie phase of getting sacked.
Those also been sacked 40 times? Drake May.
Drake May been sacked that much time this year?
40 times. Justin Herbert's been sacked 45 times. But I just don't. I'm wondering now if maybe Patrick Mahomes is hitting that. I'm not saying the cliff thing. I'm not saying that because they did that shit to Brady. But Brady was different. And Mahomes is 30. He's only 30.
Well,
he's only 30.
Yeah.
But the expectations now are Super Bowl or bust. If you don't win the Super Bowl, you suck. It's almost unfair what he's expected to do.
Yeah, because he's been there every damn year. He's been in the conference final.
But let's also not act like they don't get every call under the sun. They're like Alabama. They get everything. When they lose, it's like, oh, whose fault was it? What referee made a bad call? I am not a fan of Patrick Mahomes personally. Travis Kelce. I mean, what's new? I'm not. I never have been. I think his wife is insufferable.
What they got to do with him?
She's part of him, bro. His brother's a moron. His father's an alcoholic getting fucking arrested the week of the Super Bowl.
What they got to do with him?
The whole family is fucked up.
Don't blame me for my fucking family.
Oh, he married a psycho white girl. What do you want me to tell you? I'm not a fan. I respect how amazing he is. I do. I respect how amazing he is.
So when I say that about LeBron, it's a problem. It's crazy, bro.
What are you talking about? I don't respect LeBron. I hate LeBron.
When I say that about LeBron, it's
you don't respect. You don't say that about respecting LeBron.
I do.
You called him the best fucking player of all time. There's a big difference. Patrick Mahomes ain't never going to be Tom Brady, bro.
I said that I respect his game. I appreciate what he brought to the league for 23 years.
And now you cheerlead his ass, and you say he's better than he is.
Well, he's better than Jordan because Jordan had a team that won 55 games after he left. That's the end of the argument for that right there, anyway.
Right. And if Chris Bosh had not had a fucking leg problem, then he would have won 55 games.
The first year he didn't have. That was in the first year that Chris Bosh didn't have a leg problem. Yeah, it was the second year.
No, yeah, he did.
The first year.
First year he had the.
When we missed the playoffs.
Blood clots. Yeah, he had blood.
He had it back-to-back years.
Back-to-back years. We never saw the Heat with Bosh and Wade. And Wade was injured most of the time, but we never saw Wade and Bosh together. Bosh never played a complete season after LeBron left. Yeah, we were 36 and 46. Yes.
He played.
Played what?
He played 79 games. Hold on.
No, Nick.
No, 44. 44.
No, he didn't. The blood clots ended his season.
We weren't doing good. We weren't doing good with him.
Wade wasn't playing either. Look at Wade. It wasn't that LeBron. You don't think that if we had a healthy fucking Wade and a healthy Bosh that we're not winning 55 games with that in that league? Come on, man.
No, we weren't winning 55 games, man.
Really? You don't think so?
What, Luol Deng is the
We won
replacement?
48 games with fucking Wade and Goron.
The next year.
We won 48 games with Wade and Goron. We went to the second round of the playoffs. There were a lot of people, including I'm sure you, that thought if we could get past
we're gonna beat Cleveland.
We were gonna beat the Cavs because LeBron would have pissed on himself coming back to Miami because he refused to play here when he first left Miami. He couldn't take the fucking criticism. He refused to even play here.
But year 1 and year 2 was different. It was a lot of
year 1, year 2. What are you talking about? I'm talking about that's when he left.
I'm talking about year 1 and year 2 of him leaving, like after he left. We were a different team. We added who else? We added the second year. We added
Nick, but we didn't have our two dogs playing.
Amari.
Nick, we didn't have our dogs playing. What are you talking about? Go back and look at this shit. We can go back. I'll go look. I'm pulling it up right the fuck now since we're doing this shit. 2015, 14-15, regular season.
D-Wade played how much games?
Dwayne Wade played 62 games, averaged 21-5. Bosh played 44. What was our record as a team? I think we were 36-46 or 38-44, some shit like that.
We missed the playoffs.
We missed the playoffs because we didn't have one of our best players. We were 37-45. So you're telling me that this is the second half of the season. We got no Chris Bosh after game. I'm gonna go count it now. I might as well count it. Fuck. So that's what, 44? He didn't play after game 44. 2-2, 2-3, 3-2, 3-6, 4-6, 4-7, 5-7, 5-9, 8-9, 8-10, 9-10, 9-11, 10-11, 10-12, 12-12, 12-14, 14-14, 14-15. We were under 500. Like we never had a chance to get our feet wet, man, because we had 62 games. That means Wade missed 18 games too. 20 games too.
20 games. So
we're missing guys. But the next year, with Goran Dragic and Dwayne Wade, we went to the playoffs. We were the year after, we were 48-34 without Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh is healthy on that team. You don't think we're better than 48-34? We got Luol Deng and Hassan Whiteside.
We fell into Hassan. We might have been like 44-38 that year, maybe.
What do you mean?
40
without Chris Bosh?
I'm talking about if Bosh was there, like 44-38.
So we would have been worse with Chris Bosh than without Chris Bosh.
No, you're talking about year 2. I'm talking about year 1.
48-34.
Yeah, I'm talking about the first year.
You think Chris Bosh only worth 8 games?
The first year?
7 games?
We were trash, man. I saw that team. We
looked
like a team that was tired from going for 4 championships.
I disagree with you, man. LeBron was afraid to come down here to play, man. LeBron was a bitch motherfucker who was afraid to come down here and play. So, I mean, but again, I'm talking about, I don't even know how they got to the Heat bullshit, but again, Patrick Mahomes is a great quarterback. I don't think he's ever going to be Tom Brady. Tom Brady is he's like a LeBron. He's a bionic individual. Somehow never got hurt. Well, LeBron's getting hurt now, but Brady never got hurt after he blew his knee out. Like, never got hurt.
Oh, could that be? Was he going down there with LeBron to the same place?
He might have been, but he's flubby looking. So I don't know what he didn't go to a weight room.
Tom Brady not flubby. He was flubby at the beginning. He
ain't got no abs, bro. He got my abs, man.
No way.
He got my abs.
No way.
He's never had a 6-pack in his life. Never had an 8-pack.
Where would you rank Malachi as a freshman? He's
the number 1 freshman in America.
A better catch than Roscoe.
He's a better player than Roscoe.
Santana Moss.
Malachi Tony is the best Miami Hurricane football player offensively, all-purpose, than anyone in this country. Not all-purpose player the Miami's ever had. Ever.
Santana Moss. We'll put him
ever.
In Santana Moss.
Nah. We've had this debate already.
Yeah, we did. I'm just
He's better than Santana Moss. Santana Moss as a freshman had fucking 14 catches. Santana Moss as a sophomore had 30 catches. As a junior had 54 catches. As a senior had 45 catches. Yeah. Malachi Tony got 84 catches as a freshman. But Malachi Tony will break Santana Moss's fucking catch numbers by year 2.
They're all 5-yard outs and 5-yard hitches.
So that's the
yards out the catch.
That's how the game is played. I wish they would throw the ball downfield to him. He would be devastating. If they would literally let the man run some routes, it would be fucking unbelievable. I can't help that they're throwing 5-yard passes to the guy, and that's how football is played today. That's also what is also glaring about Patrick Mahomes' completion percentage, is that he's completing at a percentage in which he's always had a safety valve.
Yes, and they was like on the same wavelength every time. Like they just knew it. It was like
Kelsey should have retired. Kelsey should have retired at the end of last year.
Pretty much.
He was talking about retiring. Had they won the Super Bowl, he would have retired. Yeah. He came back because they didn't win. That's the wrong reason to come back.
A lot of
that
people
is
do
the
it.
wrong reason to come back. What?
A lot of people do it though. Like one more year.
When you won 3 Super Bowls already, what the fuck are you coming back for?
Because
to prove it to whom?
Because we always go to the Super Bowl. Let's do it one more time.
But you didn't.
I don't want to go out how we went out. I want to.
No, you're gonna go. You're gonna go out worse. You're getting older.
95% of the time, you go out worse.
Go home then. Go get married to Taylor Swift, bro. Can we get a Tremaine Mack? Tremaine Mack was a beast on fucking special teams and safety for sure. Hester, Hester wasn't an all-purpose player. Hester was a kick returner. He played a little bit of wide receiver, a little bit of DB. He ain't the guy. He's not. Malachi Tony is doing stuff that no one's ever done here before to me.
Special.
It's a special level. I remember Hester. Hester's return game. Is Hester's return game better than Malachi Tony's? Yes.
Yes. But as a
wide receiver, not even fucking close. I know he played a little bit of DB. He was never a great DB.
No. It was just a way to get him on the field. Like, we cannot not have this guy on the field. We got to find a way to get him out there.
Yeah, man. No,
he's too good as a returner, not just have him returning.
Bro, he was not. I love Devin Hester, man. Devin Hester changed things for the Hurricanes in many situations. Louisville, Florida, like he changed games.
Washington,
huh?
Washington also was Santana. No, that was.
What? Washington? We crushed Washington.
Big return though. Yeah, one of the.
No, I'm talking about change the game. Like we were gonna lose to Florida potentially. He changed games. And I love Santana Moss. I mean, if you ask me who's a better player, him or Hester, Santana Moss is a better player.
Yeah.
Moss is a better player. Like that's just my feeling. But I love Malachi Tony, man. And I think the fact he wasn't first team All-American by CBS just tells me they don't watch football either. I am of the opinion right now that you might as well go back to computers if this is the bullshit you're gonna get. If these are the decisions that you're gonna get, go back to computers. Because that guy's gonna tell us that Auburn was so good. Oh God. Like, come on. I can't stomach that shit. Tremaine Mack yeah, I remember. Tremaine Mack, I remember him. I do. I do. He was a beast. Huh?
I
know you don't. I know you don't. You were like 12. You're like 7 years old, dude.
Oh.
I don't expect you to remember.
Okay. I'm like,
you're like 7 years old.
But I know. I know a lot still, but I never heard of that one.
He was a beast. No, he won a game with a block punt.
He was one of those players.
Yeah, he was a beast. There's players like people down here. They don't remember guys. They don't remember guys. Tremaine Mack was a stud. Hell, I mean, there's so many guys that Miami's had that people don't even realize came to Miami. Like, did you know that Sam Shields went to Miami?
Yeah.
Did you know that Sam Shields was a wide receiver until his senior year, pretty much?
Yeah, switched over to
DB. And ended up becoming an all-pro level fucking DB.
And he was like on the bench, and they threw him out there for the Packers, and then he made a couple plays, I think, on the playoffs, and then he became Sam Shields.
Like, think about that. Like, you have a guy who Miami couldn't figure it out. Like, he became a DB.
That's what I was hoping my story would turn out to be like. Yeah, I can run, boom, boom, boom. Somebody who ain't, coming along at a different position, blah, 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 blah. That's who I was hoping to be. Sam Shields. That's who was my inspiration, to be honest.
Like those guys, and the Miami's had a lot of those guys. Our coaching has been a problem for quite some time. Like our coaching has been rough. I see that Ray Joseph has decided he's hitting the transfer portal as expected. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame him. He's never going to play. He's clearly not doing whatever they want him to do. So go somewhere else. I can't begrudge the guy.
Yeah.
I can't begrudge the guy for moving on. Go move on, bro. Like you're good. I hope he gets playing time wherever he goes. I mean, heck, if he's smart, he probably should go to FIU. Put himself in a position to get playing time.
Yeah.
I don't know if Keontae Scott will be back. I hope he is, but I only want him back if he's healthy enough to play. I don't want to put him out there just to put him out there. Like we gotta be very, very careful about putting someone out there at defensive back against this team and not be 1,000% sure that he is 100% good to go. I don't want no 75% version of him. I need a 100% version of Keontae Scott if he's going to play. Because if he's not 100%, it could cause you a major problem. It could cause a major problem. Like we don't want that 75, 80% guy. Especially at DB, not against this team. Not with the weapons they got.
I'm about to make a comeback, man.
To do what?
Play football.
What?
Go to the NFL.
Oh, you're going to go to the NFL now?
Okay. Yeah, it's fucking Rivers came back. He's 44. Why can't
I? What did you think of that?
I don't think they have another option. I think they have.
What do you think? What do you think of it? I mean, we didn't mention it because I feel bad for Daniel Jones. Like tearing your Achilles, like you got to feel bad for the guy. Like it's he's having the best year of his life. He's about to get paid a fuckload of money, and that just went up the fucking smoke. He's gonna have to stay with the Colts, more than likely, and get paid like $15 million as a backup.
Why would they pay him as a backup? You talking about they gonna get backup money, or you saying
he'll play backup money because he's not gonna be a starter? He won't play.
I think he for next year.
Achilles?
Yeah. What month we in now? December. December puts you around September, October, if you're lucky. If you're me, you'll be back in August, July.
If you're me.
I've done it before. What are we talking about? I've done it. 6 months, 7 months. As a DB, not even a quarterback, different.
How are you playing 6 months in?
I don't know, man. I
mean, you're the one playing. You should know how you played.
I was just pushing myself so hard, man. When I came back home for the break, I came back down to Miami. I rented out a place on Fort Lauderdale Beach for like a month and a half. And it had a pool, and I was in the pool every day, jumping around, being real cautious on it. Then I was going to the basketball court. I was just moving, man. I was just always working out, trying to get back right. I was just trying to beat the odds, come back, in a shorter time than anybody. It was competition with myself against the world. So, and that's the mindset I was in. And I wasn't 100% ready to be back. I kind of rushed it. My dumb ass went to where did I travel to, man? What's that country?
Dominican Republic?
No. Across the world, across the globe, 23 hours. Where I go? Damn. I went to one of them countries, and they had the little motorbikes that they travel around, and I rode around on a motorbike. So right when I was like getting back ready, I had like a month before camp, and I just got cleared to like start running around really and doing movements. And I went out there and fell off the damn bike. Got a big ass gash on my fucking leg. Got a big gash, and I was like all the way down to the white bone. To the bone. Yep. So they stitched me up out there.
Stupid.
I came home.
My aunt and uncle almost died on those motor scooters.
Yeah, I thought it was easy to ride, wasn't it? I came home. I had like 3 weeks to get ready for camp. Already coming off the Achilles, so I'm not already. I got a month to really practice. I get to camp. I got a big old bandage around my knee because I wanted to find out what the hell my dumb ass did. I'm out there. I look slow. I look terrible. The coach gave me the benefit of the doubt just because he knew I'm a smart player. They should have cut me, to be honest, because I look old. I look slow. So, but actually, that
They cut me. They should have cut me.
they should have cut me. But that actually was like a blessing because I actually got hurt in camp. My hamstring got messed up, and I was able to let me slow down the process, really go run the hills and lose weight and get back in shape. And when I got back after like being on like injured reserve for 6 weeks, I was like almost back to normal. But still, I could feel it. Felt weird, but I made it back.
Mm-hmm. Question you got here: can Carson Beck survive the pass rush? I'm not worried about their pass rush. I'm not. Like this maybe it's not normal. Maybe my mental space is not normal right now.
You got no respect for Texas A&M.
I don't have respect for A&M. I don't have respect for them. I think Miami's gonna mud stomp their ass. Like I think it's gonna be a fucking Pitt, looking like Pitt. I genuinely believe that. And maybe I'm naive. Maybe it's because I've been watching them play the last few weeks and they look like a completely different team. And I'll do this on my preview when I get closer. Like people have been dropping previews like with another week to go. Like, what are you going to talk about? Like, but they do all college football, so I just don't. Marcel Reed is good, man. He is not great. He's good. We made this guy more than he really is. He has the same numbers as Carson Beck. Literally the same touchdowns and picks. And no one is sitting here talking about he's, susceptible to interceptions. Like, what are we doing? Like right now, this guy has got, his completion percentage is substantially lower than Carson Beck's. Like, not even in the same hemisphere. He's got 25 TDs, 10 picks. His QB rating is lower. His QBR is lower. His less yards. He's completing at 61.8%. What does that mean? He's inefficient in today's football.
That's crazy. That's today's football. 61% is
today's football throws a bunch of swing passes and short routes. So I can't change. I can't change what they do. I can't change. Like and even if you look at the players on this team. Like I've heard this team. I don't care where we play. I don't care about where we play. Like the road doesn't matter to me. We've had our two best games on the road. Our best game was at Pitt. That's the best game we played all year.
Yeah.
And we've been playing like we're in the playoffs for 4 weeks.
Last few weeks, yeah.
Last month we've been playing like we're in the playoffs.
Because they said that y'all had to start beating people ass to be considered.
People. We had apparently our offense wasn't good enough. So what do? We finally start making shit happen offensively. We change up stuff offensively, and you're seeing a team that looks different on offense. You're looking at Carson Beck now, who's finally looking like the quarterback that was at Georgia in his junior year.
If y'all were winning those games by 10 points, y'all don't get in.
Yeah, no, we wouldn't get in. Like we wouldn't get in if we had not been blowing people out. We would not get in. So. To go up and win back-to-back cold weather games, even though it wasn't really cold in Virginia Tech, there were people that didn't believe we would win that game. There were legitimately hurricane podcasts that picked us to lose at Pitt. Legitimately, I've watched them, and I'm not even mad at you for feeling that way, because there's a lot of people that felt that way because they expected Miami to fucking fall apart because you don't trust Mario Cristobal, and that's perfectly within your right to feel that way. I am not against you feeling that way. I understand it. Trust me, I understand it, but. You felt that way for a variety of reasons, and none of them were based on actual facts. Every team, you can't compare this year to last year, this year to the 2 years before. Like this whole mentality of, oh, it's cold weather. Well, bro, it's football, man. It's football. They came out and they dust mopped Pitt on their home field in 30 degrees. So it's going to be 71 degrees in Texas A&M. 71 degrees is the expected temperature. It's a game at 11 o'clock in the morning. I don't like that personally, but
let's go.
It doesn't give the Texas A&M fans enough time to get drunk off their ass, although they'll probably be drunk overnight.
Yeah, be drunk.
And I'm not. And again, and it's not like Carson Beck is not conditioned to play in big this games. Environment. Like he's played at Georgia, man. This isn't out of the ordinary for him. That's what kills me. People act like this guy hasn't played in all these places. He's played in the SEC. We're not going to see more of the tight ends. They're not. I don't want to put more on the tight ends than they have to. I did like the fact that Bauman was involved. And that I like the fact they got involved, but I'm not going to sit here and say these guys better have 5 catches each. Fuck no. If we're relying on those guys to win, then we're in trouble. But I don't think we're going to have that problem. Like, we finally going to have CJ Daniels back to being actually healthy. He hasn't been 100%. He's finally going to be healthy. You got all these guys coming back who were injured. The only one that we're waiting on really is Keontae Scott. And I'm not overly concerned about him. If he plays, he plays. He doesn't, he doesn't. I'm more worried about those defensive linemen. Those D linemen are massive. Like, those are the two dudes. Those are the Blay and Moten is now healthy. Moten being healthy, that guy's a motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
And so I look at this game and I'm not sitting here like, oh my God, Marcel Reed's never played in a game this big in his life. He's never played a game this big in his life. His biggest game, he lost.
Yeah.
Against Texas. He lost. That game against Notre Dame wasn't a big game. It was a game. It was a game. It wasn't the biggest game. It was a game. They weren't even expected to win.
Nobody cared about Texas A&M like that.
Nobody cared. Well, again, that's football. Don't turn the ball over. I mean, don't get pressured. Miami hasn't given up sacks. They've only given 10 sacks all season. Like, we need to not act like Carson Beck is being fucking sacked 49 times like Cam Ward's been sacked this year for Tennessee. So I don't have a lot of concerns in that regard. Now you look at the rest of their team, since I'm talking about it, might as well say some more about it. Texas A&M's best receiver has 886 yards. Casey Concepcion's got 57 for 886. You got Mario Craver 52 for 825. Then it all falls off. It's like you got two dudes. Bro,
what are we doing? Like, it happens.
Throw 4 picks is the mentality that we're sitting.
Nobody can throw 4 picks and win a game.
You're not going to throw 4 picks anywhere and win. But sitting here and acting like Carson Beck threw 4 picks
every game.
He threw 4 picks. He's thrown 10 all season. 10.
God damn, I hate when I got to come over.
Honestly, you're a Hurricane fan. That shit actually annoys me because Hurricane fans do that shit, and that shit is like a fucking.
You get Cam Ward. You get Cam Ward 1 year and forget what the fuck you come from.
What do you think is going on here? Ty Simpson just looked like absolute horse trash against Georgia. Did he even throw a pick in the game?
And nobody will talk. And they'll throw Beck in the dirt more than Simpson.
I've never seen a quarterback in Miami's history get dogged on like Carson Beck, and it really actually annoys the fuck out of me because I was at the Louisville game. And I am the one son. I don't know you, and I appreciate you being here. The guy on the screen with me played professionally for almost a decade. He played defensive back. Yeah, you know what? So you triggered me on purpose. He played defensive back. He was at that game with me.
Yeah,
He did not think that first pick was Carson Beck's fault. I thought it was a sensational play by the DB. He agreed. The other pick. And by the way, Malachi Tony got tackled on it. Yeah. The other pick, when you have a jump ball, brother, you better jump up and knock that shit away from the fucking DB. Not let him pick it off. And no one's talked about that shit with the receiver who was right there and should have knocked it away. Doesn't clearly understand what his job is at that point. The third pick, that one is on Beck, but at the same time, that third pick, realistically, it was a third down play, I believe. It was a third down play, and the damn the left guard didn't block.
He got demolished. He got demolished.
And he just let the ball go to try to throw it for someone to grab. And he got picked. And the next play after that, we got the fumble right back. So it really didn't have any impact. The last pick, I'm sorry, but that was a hot read. That was a hot read. If your damn tight end doesn't know his pass route, and the player, the DB made an amazing catch, by the way. Like he fingertipped the ball on the ground.
We hope that it landed on the ground.
I mean, we gotta stop this shit. It's so annoying. And the 2 picks against SMU, for fuck's sakes, I don't think either one was on him either. But we're acting like this guy just throws the ball away randomly. I promise you, go watch other teams play. There are so many times where DBs drop interceptions, linebackers drop interceptions, and no one says a word about it. Like, It's annoying, man. It hurts my brain because this narrative goes on nationally about Carson Beck.
Mm-hmm.
And it all started at Georgia. Why? Because his receivers were dropping passes left and right. His receivers are dropping passes. If Carson Beck throws 4 picks, we're going to lose. We're going to lose. If Marcel Reed throws 4 picks, Miami's going to win by 50. Miami's going to win this game, and I think Miami's going to win this game rather handily. I'm telling you right now, I look at this game like a pit game. I think we're going to mop their ass. I do. Because I also know that outside of Notre Dame and Texas, A&M ain't beating nobody, and they're being given credit for winning against bad teams. And their defense can be scored on. So their pass rush, did their pass rush give up 40 fucking points, 41 points to fucking Notre Dame? Yeah. Did their pass rush give up 38 points to Mississippi State? Yeah. You think Miami's giving up 40 fucking points to anybody? Think about the fact that Louisville had 4 picks and scored 24 points. 4 picks, 24 points? Our defense is pretty good. I don't know. What do you think?
Solid.
Defense is pretty good.
I think
the defense is top 10 in the country for a reason.
I'll blow A&M up.
I think we're going to crush them. I think we're going to crush them. And if we don't, then I'll be very disappointed. I'll be very, very disappointed. But, Carson Beck is playing better than he's played all year. Defensively, we've been dominant. Do I think they'll get do I think they'll score? Yeah, they're not going to get shut out. It's unlikely to get shut out, but I definitely don't foresee that simulation of 53-51. I mean, the people didn't want Miami in the playoffs for a reason.
Convicts.
Fucking whatever. Convicts. They didn't want Miami the reason because they know Miami's good. They know Miami's good, and the only reason that Miami fans are struggling is because we got a lot of PTSD, and it won't go away. and you live on that PTSD shit. And at the end of the day, you got to go out there, you got to play, and I think they'll be just fine. I mean, that dumbass fucking lineman for Texas A&M. I mean, why is he talking shit? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm going out on a limb, man. I got Miami winning it, man. They get past Ohio. They get past Ohio. If they get past Ohio State, they win it.
I think Miami's going to win the national championship.
If they get past Ohio State, they win it. Damn, I can't believe I'm saying this.
Give me a line right now. Give me a number right now for what the plus is, and I'm probably going to bet on it because I think Miami's going to win the national championship. Our lines are better, front, defense, and offense. Our lines are better. Our lines are the best. I mean, are arguably the best in the country combined. Maybe they're not number one on offense and not number one on defense, but combined, they're the best in the country. Our biggest concern constantly remains play calling and tempo. And
can you trust Mario Cristobal for four wins?
That's the question that people have.
That's the question.
Can you trust him to not fuck something up? And it's like, you don't want to do that, but it's also what I don't trust is his style of play. I don't like the idea of shortening games because when you shorten games, you give yourself a lot less opportunity to win. Like you better be perfect. You better be perfect. You can't blow possessions. You can't commit dumb pre-snap penalties. That's the one area to worry about, pre-snap penalties, because there is going to be crazy noise. It will be loud as fuck. So you better be practicing this next week and a half with like speakers like blaring in Carson Beck's ears. Like, don't give him a headset. Like, put just noise in his ears. And so they got their hand signs up. This is going to be a hand sign game, sign language like a motherfucker. Like, you better have it ready to go. But they've all done this before. He's been there before. And please do not have Gerard Pringle only getting 5 carries. Please do not revert back to Mark Fletcher. Please. And if that guy if they want a single block Ruben Bain, Ruben Bain's gonna have the best game of his life. Because Ruben Bain is one that responds to shit talking. He's a guy that responds to people who talk shit about him. To sit here and tell a team, Yeah, I'm not really worried about their defensive line. Like, motherfucker, do you watch football? Like, do you only watch yourself play? You know?
Hey, have confidence, man. I like a motherfucker. I like when people talk, but you better back it up.
Well, you have immense pressure on you that you created,
Pressure.
self-created pressure that you didn't need to create. You could just go out there and believe in yourself.
The
Like
pressure gonna be there regardless, man. I'm
pressure.
not a person that say if I talk, somebody's gonna play freaking harder. I
No,
mean,
what I'm saying to you is, Nick, have you ever talked shit before a game and then played like dog shit?
nah. If I talk, it's usually because I
I'm
no
asking,
no.
have
If
you
I
ever talked
talk, it's usually because I have immense confidence that you cannot fuck with me. So if I
shit?
knew you got a chance and I respect you, I'm not gonna talk.
So
But
if your receiver across from you was Randy Moss,
if I believe in myself, that
I don't give a fuck how
I
much you
know
believe in yourself. You're playing Randy fucking Moss. You're playing Jerry fucking
some
Rice.
people you match up
Jerry,
better,
you're a bitch, Jerry. You can't beat me. Da 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 da. Okay.
or I can use that to get in, or I got no chance, and I'm gonna try to use that to get in his head.
You think that's getting in fucking Randy Moss and Jerry Rice's
I
head?
hey,
I'm just saying, Ruben Bain is the best defensive end in America. Like, you want to man up on him one-on-one? Please do it. You're going to look like the worst offensive lineman in America. And he's the captain. That guy's the captain who was talking
hey,
shit.
I love it. I love it, Rudy.
You love it. I'm telling you right now. You may
Hey,
love it.
you got to play the game, man.
If this dude gets heck, give it what? Give it the first drive. What was the first play against Pitt defensively?
So send the blitz.
No fucking blitz. It was a sack. Defensive tackle with a sack. Sack. Please give me that. Give me that. Give me that. You're gonna. I'm sorry, but you're a DB. I don't know that offensive linemen think like DBs. If you get blown by a couple times to start that game,
You get a
as an
little
offensive lineman, as a lineman,
shit as anybody.
you might, but you think, but I don't know. I think it's different with skill players. I think it's different with skill players. It's not different with skill players?
No.
No. So when you got burnt by somebody, you were like fucking mentally fucked the rest of the game?
It got me on. It got me aware. It got me a little nervous. My attendance is definitely up a little differently.
Okay. Well, I think as an offensive lineman, if you fucking can't block a guy one-on-one,
You your day's fucked. You're like,
you're
I'm
gonna
in for
have
I'm in for a long one.
you're gonna have a rough day. You can't block him one-on-one. You're gonna be leaving guys unblocked. And or more so, if you're having to keep your running backs in, or your tight end and your running back in, now what? You have less options for Marcel Reed to throw to.
Bigger plays.
So you are now limiting yourself. I mean, that's one like max protection. It's great, but it's also terrible because now you only have like 3 options.
Mm-hmm.
If you're max protecting, I mean, fuck, what are you gonna do? And I don't think they can run the ball in us. There's only been 2 teams all year that can run the ball in us. And I'm going to watch film on Texas A&M. I'm going to pull up all their games this week because I really want to be able to talk about them in a highly intellectual way. And their running game, their best running back got 112 carries for 618 yards. Their second leading rusher is Marcel Reed, their quarterback, with 89 carries for 466.
It's like
Le'Veon Moss has 70 carries for 389. And then they got it back with 41, another with 40, another with 40. Like they got 5 running backs with 40 plus carries. It's not like they have a dominant running back. There's no Jeremiah Love back there. There's no Isaac Brown back there. Again, I have to go look at film on these guys. I gotta look at film on these guys to get a better idea because
I'm gonna watch the game tomorrow.
I gotta get a better idea of their. I mean, I heard Casey Concepcion is really good. Like this guy Owens has had 200-yard games all season. He's had. I mean, against Florida shut him down. Arkansas limited him. Texas shut him down. South Carolina shut him down. LSU largely didn't do anything there. So I don't even know who their best running back truly is. Is he their best running back? I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. I don't know who their best running back is. Like I can tell you right now who our best is, and he's not our leading rusher. It's freaking Gerard Pringle. Like look at the other guy, Le'Veon Moss. He's a senior with 70 carries for 389. He's had one game over 100 yards. I think he might be their best back. Just looking, he's been hurt this year, like 10, 11. Maybe he was their best back, and now he's injured. I don't know if he's injured or not. He ain't played since the Florida game. Any news on this guy? Yeah, Le'Veon Moss is out. He has an ankle injury. It says he'll be out for extended time. That was October 11th. We're now in December. I guess he's not. I guess he's pretty much done. Yeah, he was their best back. He's out. And if they want to bring him back in his first game back in the playoffs, would you recommend that?
Might be juiced up.
On steroids?
No. Got a little pep to stuff.
I mean,
who knows? You never know.
I don't know.
Depending on how you practice.
Well, that's all. That's all I got, man. That'll do it for tonight, man. Appreciate you. And yes, I think you need to throw the ball deep. Like we need to cut the bullshit. Throw the ball deep. It's very, very simple. Got to throw the ball deep. And yeah, you can't allow them to dictate your game. You got to throw it deep. You got to test them downfield. Let your playmakers make plays. I think Miami's going to win this game. I think they're going to win it easily. But let me watch some film and I'll talk more about it next week. But that's all we got for tonight, folks. How's Kelsey Plum, Nick?
Man, we ain't been. I ain't doing.
Have they called you back?
No, it was some legalities.
They watched your video, bro.
Legalities, yeah. They probably went back and deep searched and found out I was with a scumbag like you who talk bad about.
Legalities of what? What are the legalities?
I don't know. Whatever. But I was ready for it.
That's all we got, folks. Hope y'all have a great night, man. Appreciate you jumping on board. Be sure to follow,
catch y'all.
Like, follow, and subscribe. Leave your comments. Appreciate y'all as always. Come on now.